Hello and welcome to Ball Street. It's the 4th annual Football Blogging Awards. We are here at the beautiful Hotel Football in Manchester. It's going to be an incredible evening. We're streaming all the way through the event where we're going to be able to see some of the awards as they happen with the biggest influencers, yes, amazing start, in the footballing world. I'm joined straight away by Anthony Cooper, the man behind the awards themselves. Anthony, you've just done your little introductory speech. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Tonight will be a brilliant event. It always has been, and I'm just ready to go with the roll.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow, that's what I mean.
At least you're starting as well as I.
I need a drink.
Absolutely. So what kind of, look, obviously there's a lot of people here, there's a lot of organisation that goes into it. How's your stress levels right now?
To be honest, this has probably been the easiest preparation in terms of a year as it's gone.
Yeah.
Having it at Hotel Football, they've been brilliant. They've allowed me in all week to help prepare for the awards. And I'm just feeling quite, the pressure's off now.
So where does it come from though? So what, is it the same thing as happens with most things in this world? Like you were sat in a pub one night with your mates and thought, wouldn't it be nice if we did a blogging awards?
Well, originally it was sat in a pub one night and thinking, let's start a football blog. We can do better than Sky Sports. We couldn't, but we realised how many great bloggers there are out there and that there is nothing like this to represent them. So we basically tested it out off a budget of 500 quid in first year, absolutely smashed it. And since then, with the help of our partners, we've been able to take it strength after strength after strength.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, what effort goes into it? Because like I said, there's clearly so many moving parts to an event like this. Where does it all begin? What's the first thing you have to do each year?
Well, it's similar to many other bloggers. They do this as a job outside of their day job, which is something that I've had to do since it started. First thing is finding a venue.
Yeah.
Second thing is finding funding. Without the funding, it can't do it. And I want to put a special thanks out to the partners as well who made it happen. After that, I suppose it's a complete amalgamation of everything coming together at once, making sure everything happens on time. And yeah, like tonight, it's just worked beautifully.
And it's been the biggest one so far in terms of the number of tweets and votes and that kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely. So we've had over 150,000 votes this year, more than doubling our effort last year. We've had over 1,200 blogs nominated, which went up from about 1,000 last year. So this year we've gone across 5 continents, whereas last year I think we had about 20 countries, but it was only 3 continents. So it's growing and growing, and you can only imagine what next year will bring.
Fantastic. Well, mate, get yourself off. Go and get that bevy and we'll talk again at the end of the event to see if it all went as smoothly as we hoped it did.
I might be a bit worse for wear by then, but
that'll be all the more reason to stick around. Thanks very much, Anthony.
Cheers, Paul.
We've got no system in place for handing microphones over. Go on. I'll dual wield. Anyway, yeah, if you just joined us, welcome to Ball Street. We've got the 4th annual Football Blogging Awards here coming to you from Hotel Football in Manchester. It's outside Old Trafford, so I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, but you know what? It's fine. We're going to press on with the event. It promises to be a sensational evening. Speaking as a 2-time former Football Blogging Award winner, and potentially a third if tonight goes well and we don't get accused of any fixing. I can assure you that the nights are always very, very entertaining. Some great people here from the football blogging world and beyond. We've got ex-footballers, we've got Liverpool legend John Barnes, who's in the queue to get a pie, because, that's exactly where I'd be if we had that opportunity. I'm joined now, smoothly,
well, that is my way,
by Palace Fan TV's Jim Daly.
Hello.
Jim, how are you doing? Looking very sexy today.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's from Primark's finest.
Excellent.
Range.
Top quality value in a suit.
£10 well spent.
I think this is Matalan, but it's fine. See, we've got the high end on the stage with probably like Versace and whatever, and then we've got us with Matalan and
You're looking good actually.
You're
looking very smart.
This is the only reason we brought you on.
I don't even own suit trousers. I'm wearing jeans.
You've gone jeans?
Yeah.
But you know what? If you hadn't highlighted that, it'd have been absolutely
no
fine.
one would have noticed. No.
Yeah.
I don't own a suit because I don't need. Although I'm going to 7 weddings next year, so I'm thinking maybe I should buy a suit.
And
for
you
that.
can do the news anchor thing for Palace Fan TV. You never need to see you below the waist anyway.
I just don't even need to wear trousers.
Just records the series in his boxies and everything's fine. Like, so are you feeling excited for the night?
I am. Yeah. I'm here for 5-year plan, which is my Palace podcast that I do as well, and we're up for Best Podcast Award. I don't think we're going to win.
Come on.
The competition is fierce.
Stiff competition.
Seriously, very fierce. But there is a Palace fan on the panel. Neil Ashton is a Palace fan. So, if he pulls the Palace card,
There you go. Well,
that's
think
25% of the panel. So
I think there's a real issue there if he doesn't. If I'm perfectly honest,
I agree.
I don't want to question
down.
I'm not looking to question the integrity of the Football Blogging Award panel in any way, shape, or form.
He owes it to all Palace fans.
But basically, he's not going to be allowed back into Selhurst Park.
I will make sure that happens.
Do not get there. It's as simple as that.
I have zero sway on the turnstiles at Palace.
So, in terms of blogs and podcasts, are there any others that occupy your time outside of the ones you do yourself?
So I'm a big fan of Cheeky Sport, massive fan of Cheeky Sport, and I've seen them already.
Yeah.
Big fan of yourselves, Redmen TV, of course. There's a lot. Do you know what's nice about tonight is there's a lot of familiar faces, and a lot of people just to say hello to. There's a lot of people I know, which is great. So I've already had a lot of great conversations before the beer kicks in.
Absolutely.
And do you know what? There's this sounds like the Oscars. There's so much great talent here tonight.
Absolutely.
And
yourself included.
Oh,
of course,
you.
Jim, we'll let you go on get some scran.
Do you know if there's a veggie option?
You know what? It doesn't
not.
impact me because I'm not going to be allowed to leave this little section, so I genuinely don't care.
Fine. Okay.
But you know what? I'm sure the food selection is scintillating.
I'm sure it's lovely. Good.
Go and get yourself a lettuce.
That'll do.
Or something, absolutely. I'll tell you what, Flav, I'll have the mic. There we go. Anyway, there was Jim Daly. He is up for Best Podcast from the 5-year plan. Promise to be very exciting. The actual awards themselves kicking off shortly. We've got everyone. Flav?
What are you doing?
You just joined us?
It's been thrown in by Chris there. How are you doing?
Got
Stan Collymore coming.
Go on, by all man.
Trip on these fucking wires. How you doing?
Stan Collymore, nice to have you here. And good of you not to fully take the
I know,
lights
yeah.
off there.
That's nearly.
Excellent. Are you happy to be here, mate?
Very happy to be here. It's nice to be invited, and for somebody that works in the broadcast media, radio and newspapers and occasionally telly, the most important thing for me is that it's an opportunity to engage with people that use social media. I mean, I've been using Twitter now for nearly 9 years, so I think that I was, if not the first, one of the first sports broadcasters to use it.
Twitter pioneer.
So yeah, exactly, yeah. So to see how then that's kicked on into websites, into blogs, to those bloggers then become mainstream journalists and broadcasters, it's fantastic to be here.
You're up for the Influencer Award?
Yes, so in there with Piers Morgan. So exactly. Piers Morgan, Guillem Balaguer, who's obviously fantastic on Spanish football, Gab Marcotti, Gary Lineker, the Arse blog, which I read, big Arsenal fan site, Empire of the Cop, and This is Anfield 2 Liverpool one. So it's a very good group of people.
Yeah, excellent. How many people as a percentage do you reckon you've blocked of the people in this room?
Yeah, I will mention that probably when I get on when I got on the stage, because it was like when you get invited. The great thing about it, and this is why I came, is that there's an irreverence about younger bloggers. Once they all get to their 30s and their 40s and my age, they become jaded, saccharine. They've got mortgages to pay. When they're young and they're hungry and they're passionate, they come on and they'll say to you, "We fucking hate you. We did this, and that's what." But they'll all end up being, head of the Daily Mail and the Sun and the Mirror down the line. So irreverence of youth. So I'll probably have blocked one or two. Yeah.
Just one or two. It's great though, isn't it? Because when you look at what it allows you to do. There is so much more freedom with this type of media, with your blog stuff. I mean, I think there needs to be limitations to that, but when you look, I mean, you work in the mainstream, there are so many things that you put into boxes and say, don't do this, don't say that. It must strip the fun out of it.
It does, and which is why, I mean, with my primary employer, TalkSport, is one of the things that they don't do is they don't interfere in editorial stuff. We have debates on a Monday night. We've talked about mental health in football openly. We've talked about racism, sexism. We've talked about nepotism in football, jobs for parents and for brothers and sisters and what have you. And about 7 or 8 years ago, when I was doing the Monday night show with Danny Kelly, we did sort of pioneer the sort of 20s Plenty campaign, which was like, something's got to give here.
Absolutely.
Of course, a lot of mainstream broadcasters can't or won't do that. They won't touch those issues until they're safe enough to go to. And I think that the next level onto that are broadcasters, pretty much like most of the bloggers, most of the websites, that say, hold on a sec, we can write it without any fear. We don't have a big boss that's sitting upstairs that's saying, no, don't say this, no, don't get involved with that. and that's why it is such an important event and one that's going to grow and grow.
Absolutely, there's a purity to it, isn't there? Anyway, is there anyone out there other than the people in your category you'd like to see?
Well, I've just said I'm sat next to deluded Brendan, who I've just outed on Twitter. Nobody knew who he was, and all of a sudden I'm getting loads of Scousers now going, get him, Blatt, get rid of him. You know what the word.
I might have a word or two to say about him.
He's actually got his deluded Brendan mask. He's got his Brendan Rodgers mask with him.
Fantastic.
He's a Berry fan, so he says he holds no grudge. He said he was sat one day, wrote something about character, all the things that Brendan says in his post-match press conference, and it's got 300,000 followers.
If only it was that easy.
Indeed.
Don't we get a deluded Collymore one going?
Yeah, I'm sure, there's been loads of those. I'll get most of them shut down, to be fair, because they tend to not just be deluded, they tend to be way beyond deluded. Absolutely. A lot of them.
I'd imagine so. Listen, Stan, thanks very much.
You're very welcome. Good to see you.
Absolute pleasure. Enjoy the night and good luck with the award.
Thank you very much.
Great. Someone want to take the man's mic?
He's here, deluded Brendan.
We've got deluded Brendan. Come on, deluded Brendan. He's sat next to me. Look, he's been outed tonight. He's getting loads of stick on Twitter. Would you say you're a Berry fan? Oldham fan? Oldham fan. He's an Oldham fan.
So there you go. So deluded Brendan. 300,000 people cannot be wrong.
Absolutely.
All yours, Brendan.
Fantastic.
You just say have the players got character?
Everyone's got character.
Wonderful character.
You show great character.
Yeah. So, mate, Stan's just giving you the biggest bigging up that one can have. But how did it all come about? Then he said you were basically just thought, you know what, I'll have a bit of a laugh with this.
Well, I've run a few Twitter accounts just in general, but I think it was a Monday Night Football. They lost, I think it was 2-1 at home to Hull. And I thought, you know what, Brendan's going to put a positive spin on this. Liverpool losing 2-1 at Hull. No, they were at Anfield, they lost 2-1, that's not good enough. But so I banged a Twitter account out saying, you know what, Hull are a good team, losing 2-1 ain't that bad. And I think his post-match comments, they were pretty reflective of that. And then a lot of fans and rivals and whoever picked up on that, so it was it just took off from there, really.
No, incredible when you think about it. And we're next for deluded Brendan, though. You must be crossing your fingers he gets a big job.
Well, last week was all about Chelsea, and I was thinking, really, interim manager, but you never know. And then today was QPR, which QPR gets them up next year. Who knows? But Galatasaray. There isn't much comedy in that, really, is there?
I don't know. Think about the Souness era. You could have him planting flags with one. Yeah, I don't. Look, you come with the writing. That's not my job to do that. But
they're the best team in Turkey. I don't know. I'd struggle.
You do it on the night. You can't come
Brendan,
up with it.
take the QPR job.
Take the Chelsea job.
Oh, take the Chelsea job.
So fantastic show. You're up. Which social?
Best social account.
Best social account. Stiff competition again.
Yeah. If I don't get to make a winner's speech, I'm going to say, Brendan. It's all been light-hearted. I hope I've never attacked your character, but I put a positive spin on anything, so I hope you find it funny. If not, one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's got a bit of a sense of humour about it.
I know boring James Milner finds... No, James Milner finds boring James Milner funny, so does Brendan Rodgers find deluded Brendan funny?
There's the ultimate question. And any Liverpool fans watching,
yeah,
don't bear him any ill. It's all just a laugh. And he's not even Liverpool's manager anymore. Well, listen, thanks very much.
You too.
Good luck with the award tonight.
Thank
and hopefully we'll see that ultimate winner's speech. Nice one, lad. Going to hand your way out on the way out. Oh, hang on, we've got a whole host of people ready to step on.
Are we on?
Oh, take it easy, boys. Anyone wondering what the noise is? We've got the Cheeky Sport Boys coming in a second. First of all, the man, the legend behind Anfield HQ.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's all right. How are you?
Very good indeed. We're having a chat beforehand. You're obviously excited to be here. I think you came away with the awards?
Last year was Best New Blog, so back in for Best.
So you couldn't go in for that again this time, so you've gone for Club Blog this time round?
Yeah.
Again, we've been saying to people, some massive competition in the groups who you're up against.
Yeah, there's some big blogs this year. Man United blogs, Chelsea blogs.
Doesn't really know. Don't know the names. Doesn't matter. Don't want to know their names. It's all about being in it to win it.
No, it's great to be here. It's great to be part of it, so we'll see.
It's interesting because obviously, I've been part of the Liverpool scene for a number of years myself now. And what was the inspiration behind setting it up? Because it is a very crowded marketplace. I guess there are a lot of blogs, there's a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
what was the inspiration, and what did you think was like going to make you stand out, I guess?
The inspiration behind it was summer 2014. You know, we'd just gone close to winning the title, and I thought, why not? Just go for it. And in terms of a niche, we do interviews with journalists. I think we got quite lucky with how we became what we are today. But I'm very proud of what it is, and we just keep going. But the inspiration was that title-winning season.
Title. Yeah.
Second.
For better or for worse. Like, so how's it gone then? I mean, it looks like you're flying over the last year. You know, come to start in 2014 to get to the point where you're here 2 years on the bounce. That's must be a fairly meteoric rise.
No, it is, and I'm extremely proud of where we are today. I think again luck comes into it as well, but I think it's just who you know, really, relationships you have.
Yeah.
and yeah, 8,000 followers now in a year and a bit. So we'll just keep going and see where it takes us.
Absolutely incredible. Do you have a winner's speech prepared?
I have a vague one prepared. A vague one, but we'll see.
Absolutely excellent. Well, listen, thanks very much.
Thank you
Good
very
luck.
much.
Good luck with it, and we'll try and catch up with you later on as well. There you go. Anfield HQ, they're up for best football club blog. We've got the Cheeky Sport Boys.
Na. Hey, we're here. All right.
Needs a little bit of work.
Let's get cozy.
How are we, lads?
Well, brilliant.
You seem in fine spirits for the evening.
Of course.
Is that because you've been drinking some fine spirits this evening?
No drinks. We've had no drinks.
No drinks.
Is this the Bull Street event?
Love it.
How's it going?
Very good, lads. Are you optimistic about the awards tonight?
So optimistic.
What are you in best video?
Best video. We're the smallest.
Stiff competition, I hear. Eh?
Who we got?
There's a little YouTube channel from Liverpool that might be up for that one.
We'll take him. We're the smallest channel to be nominated.
Wow.
Yeah. When I say
In
smallest,
stature?
big impact.
Oh no, in terms of subscribers and stuff. Well, boys, it's been what? 2 years really since you broke in.
Yeah.
Well, it's
11
mad
months.
because I remember you guys sending me the very early videos, and you were in like a
And
rec
then you
room,
did- and then you-
passing
and
a
you did tweet
microphone.
us back.
Yes.
And you didn't tweet us back.
You didn't tweet us, but no retweets. No retweets. No favorites.
He did see him.
It didn't cost anything.
Ask him why not. Why did he do it? Why not?
I wanted to push you on. Treat him mean. Drive him on.
There he is. Wait.
Chrissy Page, yeah. Chrissy Page.
Chris. Hi, Chris.
It's all business tonight. So, like I say, it's been a mental year or so for you. Like you say, these guys, the first video, there was a bunch of you sat in essentially a rec room with some fold out chairs,
Fold-out chairs in classrooms.
talking footy, and now you're pranking
Now
Ian
we're
Wright
standing
on
next to you.
the pinnacle of anyone's career.
This is it.
This is it. This is the VMAs of football. You know what I mean? I just want to say, Mom, if you're watching, I love you. Okay? I'm going to make you proud, okay?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully we do.
We'll try our best not to embarrass your mum too much.
Listen, guys, we just want to say a big subscribe to everyone. Redman, do we have to do that?
This is
here?
Ball Street. Subscribe to Ball
A big
Street.
shout out to Ball Street. We absolutely
Ball
love them.
Street.
A huge, massive shout out to Ball Street.
For everyone, you can watch live.
Live?
We're gonna have a tweet that we're gonna send out right now.
I just want to let you know that obviously.
to be fair, they're probably watching it now.
Exactly, so they know. They know they can watch it live because they're watching it right now.
Well, show your mates and show your friends and your family and whoever else you can. Do the right thing.
Grab the neighbours in, run out with your phone into the street and say, "Watch this!"
Do it.
And they'll go, "Who are you? And why are you in my face?" And you go, "It doesn't matter, just watch it."
Before we leave, I would like to ask my friend of mine to give us a special come on 3.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Wait, hold on. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Come on!
All right, that's it, lads. We're out.
All right.
Thank you.
Excellent, nice one, lads. Good luck.
Nice one. Thank
Good
you.
luck with the awards. I hope you come second to us. There you go. They'll walk in front of the camera because they don't care. That was the Cheeky Sport Boys. Barry,
How do you follow that?
how do you follow that? Top that you can't. We'll have to bring it down. Bring it
How
down.
can we do it, Jeff?
No, yeah.
Bring me back.
Let's just be really dour and just bring it down so everyone has a little bit of a moment to chill out and relax.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm the man for that.
Well, if you feel you're up to the job, it's not a high bar we're setting for that.
Because I'm not a blogger, so I'm here. I'm just cool it down.
Absolutely. You're here from Clubber.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
So
Clubber.
we provide live scoring platform for basically for amateur sports.
Absolutely.
So at the moment, you can follow your Premiership team, you can follow whatever you want, but you can't follow your kids in school. You can't follow your Sunday team. But with us, you can go on. The coach or the manager puts the team on, be able to follow it live. Now I know you can follow on Twitter, but where you could say we're like Twitter on steroids, because when your timeline's gone through, it's gone. You can't find it again.
Absolutely.
Whereas you do a timeline, it all feeds through, and then your stats build. So you've got a stat builder, profile page, team sheet, so it's fantastic. So it's really given a whole new dimension to the amateur game.
Fantastic.
So it's easy to follow.
So I mean, I guess just from what you're saying, that it fits in with the spirit of what's going on tonight.
And in fact,
it's more about real people and how they interact with the app rather than.
Absolutely, and the bloggers themselves can use it. They can actually have their own club app. They can, whatever match they're doing, they can do it. So it creates their own timeline, their own team sheets. Absolutely. But right to the grassroots. Can you imagine, like I said, on a Sunday team, like no matter who you are, and some people say, no one's interested in us. Every single person on that team has a family member or friend that's interested in them. Yeah. So why wouldn't they be happy?
Absolutely.
So they've got a whole profile building all the way through. So, I mean, that's what it's about, essentially, and their stats. And, I mean, Greg, one of the founders of Club App, his nephew has played for Cork City, which is a good side, top side in Ireland, and he's played for Irish schools, and now he's Irish under-19s, and his whole profile builds all the way through. So in the past, like even for scouts, you could actually check out. You could do that. So yeah.
So listen, I scored an absolute worldie in five-a-side last night.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah, that could be on it. Yeah, now it wouldn't be our live. We're going to have live coverage eventually, but it will be. You can have someone could write about you.
Absolutely.
In the thing. What a cracker from Paul.
Well, there you go. That's exactly what we're looking forward to. Where can people get the app?
So on the App Store or the Google Play Store, download it, just Club App Live Scoring.
Fantastic.
And download that's to follow your team, but obviously your team has to be on it. Somebody goes on it from the club, and it's just so easy to follow it through. Excellent. So it's just, if it wasn't easy, it wouldn't work. Yeah. So it works. So we're just launching in the UK. We've been in Ireland for the last couple of years. We've over 500 clubs using it. So now we're trying to break in here.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you guys sponsoring an award tonight?
Yeah, we're sponsoring the best, most established award.
Excellent.
So we're second up there. So
have you got any speeches you get to do on the night?
I get 1 minute.
You get 1 minute, 60 seconds.
60 seconds. So I don't know how. I mean, we've been talking probably for 3 or 4 minutes. How do you do that in 1 minute?
There you go.
You try.
Condense.
Yeah.
Just basically do it and promise me that when you're done, you'll just drop the mic and walk off.
And walk out.
Go for it.
I'll hand it to my anchor.
Good luck with the speech. Good luck with the app.
Thank you.
And check out the app on the App Store. Thanks very much. And the mic off there. Fantastic. If you just joined us, welcome to Ball Street. We are at the 4th annual Football Blogging Awards. It is sensational. We've had some fantastic people with us already. We've got a whole host of extra amazing people lined up as well. We've got another one coming on right now. Golden Times.
Yes.
Do you want to, just for the people watching at home, do you want to just give them a little bit of a lowdown on what you do?
Yeah, sure. So at Golden Times, what you try to do is try to bring out aspects of historical, culture, and other things, how football impacts life. Not necessarily what's news feed or things like that. So we choose our topic with a little bit of esoteric manner.
So there's a lot more, I guess, like evergreen content as well. So it's not stuff that's like a lot of football blogging. It's done within 2 days. You put a lot more time and effort in, and there's a bit more longevity.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's there's one part is evergreen. The other part is people that nobody else talks about. For example, we wrote quite extensively on Homeless Football World Cup that happened in Amsterdam this year. Yeah, and we kind of bring in a little bit of creative. For example, there was one article which actually got mentioned in Guardian in UK, which is Maradona's second goal in 1986. We compared that with a Kurosawa film, Yojimbo. So it's kind of go a little crazy and write about those stuff.
Yeah. So what was your inspiration behind it? You were sat around one day and you thought...
It's a bunch of friends, and I'm from India, and our friends are all over the world. Yeah. So we used to follow football, write about it in social media. So around 2011, right after the European season ended, June, July, we thought, why don't we do it in a little bit constructive manner? And 2011 August, we first started with our journey.
Fantastic. So it's been a pretty, it's been a mad few years for you.
Yeah, 4 years, lots of ups and downs, but I think we've got where we wanted to be here in 4 years' time, and it's just way forward from here.
Fantastic. Well, listen, good luck with you. What's the award you're up for tonight?
Best established blog.
Best established blog. So a fantastic competition. Good luck with anything.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And I hope you've got a fantastic speech prepared as well.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Cheers, mate. Thanks
Cheers,
very
mate.
much.
Bye.
Excellent. There you go. Golden Times. They're up for established blog. Sounds a very interesting one. We've got a board that says the guest of Ladbrokes. I really thought they were going to write the man's name. I thought they were going to write your name on the
I should be
whiteboard.
laughing at you because you don't normally look this smart. Because I've seen you before, and he's not normally dressed like this.
John has seen me at my worst.
But you scrub up well. He scrubs up well. Because take it from me, you want to see the Gary you used to wear. How you doing?
John,
nice to see you again.
It's been a
nice
while.
to see you, mate. It certainly has.
Are you excited to be here?
I am, yeah. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know what it was. Because as I said, I'm here with Ladbrokes on their table, not knowing what to expect. I came like an old man in a nice dicky bow, and then I see nice, trendy people in all kinds.
Well, you know,
sort of relaxed.
You didn't go for the Rat Pack kind of like undone look? Is that for later on?
It's in the pocket.
Is that for the bar later on?
It would have been had they been over 50s, but these are too young and trendy for the Rat Pack.
So I think that you've got a bit of a competition going on tonight for who can be in the most selfies with Stan Collymore. I reckon you're probably in the lead right now. I don't think I've seen you further than 6 inches away from someone's camera phone.
Well, I don't know. Well, you know, I think that Stan is winning the selfies because when you get to our age, we don't take selfies. You get somebody to take it for you.
Absolutely.
You know, selfies are for the young ones, the young cool ones. So Stan's winning with the selfies.
Absolutely. So it's a bit of a cultural shift, I guess. You know, having events like this, you've seen it yourself. You've worked in the mainstream media for a number of years. Is it encouraging to see how many, you know, young fans particularly are getting out there and taking football as a passion and making it into a life for themselves?
It is, but you know, when you go to a certain age, you don't really understand it. Because social media and, of course, blogging and tweeting and all kinds of stuff that all my kids do and all their friends do, which is taking over the world, for an old guy like me, doesn't really make much sense. I like the old black and white TVs and, you know, the old big television. So I can't say I am on board with it because I can just about send a text and never mind an email or a tweet.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm on Twitter. My daughter has to do it because I don't even know how to do it.
Getting a little bit of snake on the phone.
But that is the way. You see, I don't even understand that jargon.
No, it's fine.
Because someone said we're doing a periscope, whatever a periscope is. And I thought it was a submarine. And
just thought the way your trousers were. Like.
Exactly. So I didn't know. So it's probably a bit too late for me, but my kids understand it.
Excellent. So obviously you're here. There's going to be a fair amount of things doing. Do you have to get up at any point? Or
I'm presenting one of the awards on behalf of Ladbrokes. That's why I'm here.
Have you got a speech particularly lined up for it? Or are you just going to wing it?
I'll wing it because I don't know what it is, and I might have a bit of a surprise, but I can't tell you because they've sprung something on me to try and make me look cool and trendy. So I'll have to go with it, but I can't let you know. I can't tell you what it is yet.
You're just going to jink a little bit, go left, go right.
We'll see. I can't tell you.
People.
I don't care. You can't. I'm not telling you. You'll enjoy it though.
I'm sure I will. John, listen, thanks very much for stopping by.
No problem.
An absolute pleasure.
I knew you would stop. I knew you would come good. I knew you would come good. I had faith in you. I don't care what they said. I knew you would come good.
I've always liked you, John. Always liked that man. It's genuinely true. He has seen me in Far West states in this. Anyway, if you just joined us, welcome to Ball Street. It's the Football Blogging Awards. We've spoken to Stan Collymore, we've spoken to John Barnes, we've had Cheeky Sport dominating the microphone. We've had a whole host, and we're going to have a whole host more as well. The awards will be kicking off shortly. So if you want to know if your favourite bloggers, podcasters, YouTubers, etc., have done the business, then stay tuned because all the awards are going to be coming shortly. In the meantime, I've got more guests coming up. Are we ready? Go for it. Just got to keep going with the flow. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the Ball Street YouTube channel. Welcome.
How you doing?
You okay? Right. Very good. For the people watching at home, just want to introduce yourself and why you are here.
I'm Ian McIntosh. I'm the editor of the Set Pieces, and I'm here because they promised me free food.
It's as good a reason as any to be here. You've pulled yourself away from Footy Manager for the night to get here.
Yeah, it was a tough thing. I was still in the hotel up until about 5 minutes ago, but the important thing is I'm here now and for the next 11 minutes.
Absolutely. So let's ask you the question. Football Manager, you know, do you have to call it? Do you have to refer to only Football Manager, or are you allowed to talk about the Champ Manager heyday?
I tell you what, you'll get
Dirty
killed
words.
in some quarters. Killed, I say. I think it's okay. It's like a dirty secret. It's okay. Everybody's got one. I still like Championship Manager 2001, 2002.
Oh, 102, it's the one.
That may make me a pervert. If so, I'm glad to be a pervert.
Literally, that was my peak. Literally, it was, you know, like you look back at your teens and your early 20s. I think I might have peaked in every sense of my life with CMO 102.
Any game in which you can sign Mike Duff for £20,000. Bang. Gary Neville. Gary who?
Exactly. So, what are you guys up for?
We're up for, I don't know, best new blog. That sounds about right. Let's go for that.
It's one of them.
Anyone they invite us
Free
to take,
food.
a bauble is a bauble.
Free food.
Free food.
Free food, absolutely. So, yeah. Have you been to the Blogging Awards before?
Never.
What do you think?
It's very nice. It's very friendly. And there's a lot of talent in this room. Without
There is
getting all
there is
Darius, there's a lot of talent in this room.
There is a top quality amount of intelligent footballing.
There's also some weirdos, but for the most part, there's some very talented young writers here.
I think it's to be accepted with a group of people who predominantly sit in their bedrooms in front of computers. There's bound to be the occasional weirdo.
It's the same hotbed of talent that I sprang from.
There may be one or two of them in front of this camera at the moment, but there you go. Yeah. So have you got a new book out at the moment, or are you still going through the old?
Thanks very much for asking. Yeah, it's the Football Manager Guide to Football Management, and it's out right now.
I did a fair amount of research. I basically went on your Twitter profile,
God bless you.
and then linked through to it. But it's great. So what's the book all about, other than what it says in the title?
I don't know. You're probably a bit like me. If you read a long-read interview with a football manager where they're talking about the process and how they put it together and what they want to achieve, you start tingling. You start vibrating a bit. You've got to play. You want to play. You've got to play Football Manager.
Absolutely.
Basically, the entire book is that. It's a whole discussion about football management, about everything that goes with it, scouting and coaching and man management, using historical references and case studies to provide, basically, it's a kind of excuse to play Football Manager. And God knows we all need one.
Absolutely. Oh, yes, we do. Sadly, my heyday is behind me. The best I get is Footy Manager handheld because I can pretend that I'm doing something sensible.
Well, exactly.
There you go. Before you go, name is a wonder kid everyone should sign.
In the new game, I don't know because I've only been Berwick Rangers manager and I've been rubbish. But I tell you what, if you are Berwick Rangers manager, keep a close eye on David Banjo. He's your man. He's your Huckleberry. David Banjo.
Yeah, from the expert. Ian, thanks very much. Good luck on the night as well.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. There you go, Ian McIntosh, expert author, and he's up for an award, apparently, that he doesn't really know. He just likes to have a pie for nothing. We've got Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV. He's going to step on. Look at you, sexy bastard. Looking good, man. Look at it. Oh, he's getting applause. How much have you paid them to do that?
You know what? It's in the post, mate. It's in the post. I feel a bit uncomfortable here, man. I keep looking out that window and seeing.
Oh, I know. You won't be able. In fact, Rowan, I don't know whether you'll be able to pick it up. But the Old Trafford is literally... Go on, let's go for it. Let's make Rowan's life more difficult. There's Old Trafford. I don't think you're ever going to be able to see it, but it's out that window.
Yeah. A bit uncomfortable here. A bit uncomfortable around here.
I know.
I don't know, actually. It's been the scene of some good nights recently.
Yeah, well,
for Arsenal, so it's not been too bad.
For you, yeah. And just if anyone's looking for Robbie outside Old Trafford, he's here. So, yeah. Mate, use your best video award again.
Yeah.
How do you fancy your chances?
We've got a chance. We're a bit like Arsenal, the football club. I mean, we're nearly...
You're in there. You're always in the conversation.
We're always in there. Yeah, we're always in there, but you never know. You know what I mean? I'll probably go up to get the award or get injured or something like that. You know what I mean? So
we've got more injuries than you, Sunshine. So listen, obviously a lot of people watching. There's a lot of people there's young vloggers, and what have you.
Yeah,
Arsenal
fantastic.
Fan TV are, as far as YouTube goes, particularly the fan channels. You guys are right. You're right at the top of the pyramid. Where did it come about from?
You know what? Back in the day when we started it, I just wanted to create something that could give fans a voice. I always thought that, you never really get to hear much from the fans of Arsenal. And it was just literally that. I wanted to create a platform in which an ordinary Arsenal fan, it didn't matter who you are, you didn't have to have 100,000 followers on Twitter. You didn't have to be an ex-player. You could be anybody as long as you support Arsenal and you wanted to have an opinion on it. You could get a platform to have your opinion on what you thought of the performance or what you think about Arsenal, whatever, and that is just literally what we created.
Well, it's crazy. Look how it's blossomed over the years. But I think what's funny is that Arsenal Fan TV is known for the likes of Claude and what have you. But it's astonishing that when you look at it, you guys do. And look, as Redmen TV, we do stuff post game. The volume of people you guys talk to is insane. You talk to you do like 20 post match stuff. It's crazy. I mean, you must have seen it the way it's gone. Like you have a mob surrounding you at every game. It's insane.
We could quite literally talk to, on a home game, we could talk to 100 people. But we got to limit it because we then have to get those videos edited.
You get to edit them, no one cares.
Yeah, exactly. So we do have to get those videos up. We have certain, you know, one of the things that sometimes gets levelled at us, which is just so unfair and ridiculous, is that you get some people sometimes say, well, it's the same people all the time. But actually, it's not. I mean, we've got a few regulars that people just love to hear from them, like Claude. But we also are the only sort of platform that gives everybody a voice. So I think we were estimating the other day that we've interviewed something like about over 10,000 fans in the time that we've been doing it.
Genuinely doesn't surprise me.
So,
Well, we went out to see you. We went down. We thought, we'll just have a quick word with Robbie. Christ almighty, it was like, I reckon the Beatles got a slightly less reception. Ridiculous.
Ain't nothing like, ain't on that level.
Couldn't get anywhere near it. Yeah, no. So, looking forward to the night?
Yeah, you know what, it's good, isn't it? I think it's fantastic, this event. It's great that, you know, these bloggers and these guys get recognised. Some of these guys there, you know what I mean, they're doing this, they're not getting paid for it, it's just a labour of love. And they create some of the best content that, you know, you get to see on Twitter or you get to see on Facebook, all around social media. I mean, it's changing. It's just so changing the world of football. And these guys here in this room, well, they're just a sample of the people that are shaping it. And I just got so much respect for all of them. Been speaking to so many different people tonight, and it's really good to meet the faces behind some of these.
Yeah, we've already met Deluded Brendan.
Oh yeah, Deluded Brendan, he's brilliant. I tell you, he's even better than, you know, he's fantastic. Yeah. I hope he wins something tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Robbie, thanks very much. Go and get yourself
pleasure.
away.
Pleasure. I was eating my dinner, and you come and, you know.
That's
be
dedication.
Back if you're
Robbie,
cold now.
That's dedication, mate. Dedication. We'll get you back on in a bit.
Mate. Cheers.
Guys, well, good luck, but not better than Redmen. Hello. Lads, you alright?
Yes, mate, you?
Excellent.
How you doing?
Yeah, very good. For the people watching at home, do you want to just introduce yourselves and what you do?
Yes, I am Nick Davey, and this is
Shane Lees.
And we're both off the V2.
Get in here, lads. Come on.
We're both off the V2 football podcast.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So how long's the V2 football podcast been going? Obviously, loads easier for you to say than it is for me.
We've been going on for 2 years now. We've had some fantastic guests on: Adam Virgo, Laurie Sanchez, and we've had some. Yeah.
Adam Virgo, friend of Ball Street. Adam Virgo, no less.
He's a very good lad.
Excellent. Well, lads, listen. I'm sorry to cut you short. I know you've been waiting to come on.
I've just seen Bianca Westwood come on stage.
I know Bianca Westwood is taking to stage. So let's talk Saturdays. There we go. We're going to head straight back over now to the stage where the lovely Bianca Westwood is going to start the Football Blogging Awards 2015. And we're back again. We had V2 Football Podcast. We've bidden them off. We've kicked them to one side after 3 words in front of camera. And the awards, not even starting yet. That means you've got time to go and bang the kettle on, get yourself a biscuit or two, and then sit down, get your feet up, get the laptop on there. Be careful if you've got it on your lap, because laptops can get very warm. Don't forget to subscribe to the Ball Street YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. We're here every week with loads of amazing content. More. We've been speaking to some great people. We've had John Barnes, we've had Stan Collymore, we've had Cheeky Sport, we've had some of the best influencers in the world of football blogging here. They're going to be up for a whole host of awards. We've got the best video category, which a smashing little channel from Liverpool is up for, which could lead to an awkward moment a bit later tonight. There's loads more. There's podcasts. There's podcasts, there's blogs, there's established blogs, there's new blogs. There's more blogs than you can shake a stick at. If you just joined us, welcome. We're at Hotel Football in Manchester at the 4th Annual Football Blogging Awards. It promises to be a fantastic evening. I don't know if you can sense but I may be filling for time slightly here. We've got Bianca Westwood, who is one of the presenters from Gillette Soccer Saturday, is on the stage at the moment, preparing what I can only imagine is a scintillating presentation experience for you all to just marvel at. And it's wonder, and it's I had someone I could be talking to. Flav, come and talk to me for a bit.
I apologise for that.
We've got Flav from the Fighting Cock podcast. Flav, thanks for helping me out.
That's all right. How you doing?
Are you good?
Yeah, not too bad. Been working the room.
Who's been the best person you've spoken to so far?
I want to say Stan Collymore. No, I'd definitely say he's a beast. Didn't he? Look at the size of him.
He's a big fella.
He's a big geezer.
He had. I'm not small.
No.
And I didn't think. I knew he was a unit.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that.
Do you know
much of a
what's
unit.
funny, right? Because I was behind you. I was standing over there waiting for Stan to come in, and I kept going to you, Stan Collymore. Stan, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Somehow you didn't work out that Stan Collymore was standing
I'm
there.
glad that actually we've got a little whiteboard system off screen, which you haven't got right there, but basically we're writing names on, so I've got a rough idea of who I'm talking to. Mercifully, they trusted that I would know who Stan Collymore is. Oh, hello, here we go. Bianca Westwood appears to be ready. Now we're going to head over to the awards. Stay tuned, we'll be back at the mid-awards break. Cheers.
I was going to swear, but no, I won't. Just a couple of notes. If the winners want to say a few words, thank your mum, all that sort of thing, you are more than welcome. If you're too shy, if you're more keyboard warrior than public speaker, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure that you, first of all, have a nice picture to commemorate the evening, and then I'll guide you over to Ball Street, where you'll have a little interview over there with the lovely chaps. Okay? Let's find out who the winners are tonight. Woo! Right, first up, Best Young Football Blogger. Oh, the tension is mounting. I love it. To present the award, I'd like to welcome Rob from Conductor to the stage. Warm welcome, please. Rob from Conductor. Rob, you going to say a few words?
Yeah, I'm going to say a few words.
Go ahead.
Just the young thing.
That's it, yeah. But there's a video, after you've said a few words, there's a video, and then you announce. Yeah?
Say a few words, play the video. Perfect.
Got it.
So this is like the fourth year that we've been sponsoring the Football Blogging Awards, and we're very proud sponsors. Underneath this rugged, weathered exterior is a young person trying to get out, and so it's very fitting, I think, that I get to, announce the winner of the Young Blogging Awards. So, are you sure I'm the judges or the fans?
Yeah, don't forget the video.
Okay. Thank you. So we're going to play a video, and then I'll announce the winner. Okay. Are you ready? I need absolute silence. So the winner of the Judges Award goes to... Now I've got silence. A half-time report.
Okay, now the winner of the Fans Award. And the winner is the United Girl.
Hi. I would just like to say thank you to everyone that voted for me. I really did not expect this, so thank you.
Right, what's next? To present the winner of the Best Established Football Blog, I'd like to welcome Greg from Club App, please, to the stage. Hiya, Greg.
Actually, my name is not Greg, it's Barry. Greg, you met Greg. Greg is another Irishman, but he's from Cork and he doesn't stop talking, so I was sent up because I'd only be very brief. So we actually are Club App Live Scoring, so we provide apps, live scoring apps for football clubs, predominantly amateur clubs, but we'd like to ask you guys if you'd like to download Club App, follow us on Twitter, and message us with the. There's a code on the flyer on your desk, and it gives you the opportunity to create your own team sheets for the teams that you are blogging about, to do live match events, and it actually would help you with your blogs, with your match reporting. So that is essentially what we're doing. And now we are going to play a video for the best or most established award. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. So the winner of the Judges Award goes to the Football Pink.
This is quite a surprise. I'd like to thank the organisers and our hosts for a great evening. I'd like to thank everybody who's ever read or contributed to the Football Pink website or even the quarterly fanzine, by now, by the way. And I'd also like to thank my wife, who's not here this evening, for the one who pushed me into doing this in the first place. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
And the winner of the Fans Award goes to Golden Times.
Followed you down to the end of the world to wait outside your window.
Thanks FBA and all the sponsors for recognizing us. As some of you know that our blog is essentially based, most of us are essentially based out of India. So I want to just congratulate my team back home. Some of us are in different parts of the world. And thanks for voting and follow us. We try to write something about how football impacts everyday's life. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Right, what's next? The best social football account. And to present the awards, I'd like to welcome Casper. Well, I hope it's Casper, could be anyone. From One Football. Come on, you can do better than that. Gonna have a little chat.
So I am Casper.
Good.
Well done. We're very happy to be here again this year and to present the award for the best social account. And we are obviously very happy, Anthony, to be here next year again to present in front of 1,000 people. So no pressure there. So let's get to the business end. The winner of the And the winner of the Judges Award is the Sport Bible.
Evening. Who said that? Lads, lads, lads. Is that you there getting rowdy in the front row? Yeah, thank you everybody who voted. We were here last year and we'd barely started. Now there's a lot of lads in this room tonight who weren't with us last year, including Jack. Thank you for that, Jack. Yeah, unbelievable. The lads around these tables, they're staying up sort of all hours, getting up early, going to bed late, watching some shite football games. Keeping you all entertained, so this one's for them. Well done, lads.
This one?
That's you, yeah.
And the winner of the Fans Award
Everyone.
is Deluded Brendan.
I did have this as a bit of a joke and a Liverpool scarf somewhere, but until Stan Collymore decided to tweet that he was sat next to me, so 750,000 people, whatever. So if Brendan ever sees this, it's nothing malicious, it's playing on your positivity, so yeah. I hope you get a big job soon, so thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay, we've got up next the best new football blog. So to present this award is James from Football Fancast. James? Come on, James. Oh, you're doing it as well. They're not sticking to the script.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. First of all, I'm Neil. This is James, and we're part of Snack Media. But first of all, like honestly, what a fantastic evening! And so you've put on an absolutely brilliant show. So if you're wondering what Snack Media do, we help people like you, bloggers, content creators, earn more money from your content. So we started off 8 years ago with a mental idea to turn podcasting to dominate the world. That didn't quite happen. It was me and a few friends talking in a room, but then we convinced other crazy people to do the same thing. And now we've got 20 million people on our network and 250 websites. So what we'd like to do is invite you guys to come join our network if you'd like to, and we'd love to have you there. When we started out, you know, we couldn't dream of a room like this full of football bloggers and content creators, and it's just amazing to see so many familiar and friendly faces here. We're also doing the live blog, and I think, are we trending? Yeah, well, about an hour ago we were trending number one on in the UK and number 11 worldwide. So that's everybody in the room. Yeah. Onto the video.
And the winner of the Judges Award is the Set Pieces.
Hello. Thank you very much. This is very kind. I want to thank Toby and Rich from Totally Communications for all their support. Also, I want to thank the young writers who wrote for us this year. In many cases, it was the first time anyone had actually paid them to write. In almost every case, it definitely shouldn't be the last time. Thank you very much.
And the Fans Award for the category is the United Stand.
Didn't really expect this, but thank you very much. Want to thank my mum and dad. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Obviously, thank the fans and my cat, Coco. Nice one.
Well done, Coco. Very supportive cat, that one. Okay, to present the winner of the Best Football Influencer, I would like to welcome Matt from Ball Street to the stage.
Hi guys. I think the word influence is kind of changing. For many years it was the Sun, it was Sky Sports, it was newspapers like that, and actually kind of everybody in this room is now modern day influencer. People that have been passionate about sport and built communities around their shared passions. So although there's a few celebrities in this category, I think everybody in here is influencing, and that's a really positive thing for the future. So congratulations on that. There's a little video coming up anyway. I think I got the wrong slides. There we go. Come on, Anthony, sort it out. Yeah?
Yeah, let's just tell him who won.
Okay. All right, so the best influencer in the eyes of the judges, congratulations to Arsblog.
I don't think he's here, though. It's going well, this. Anthony's going to accept the award.
So yeah, unfortunately, Arsblog couldn't come to collect his award tonight, but I'll be sure to get it to him in the post.
Do we have a slide for this, or shall I go?
No, you can go ahead.
Okay, in the eyes of the fans, the best influencer, congratulations, I know he is here tonight, Stan Collymore.
Don't buy the sun. That's all I've got to say. Thank you.
Thought he was going to say a bit more than that. Anyway. They've been drinking as much as you have, so give them a break. Right, the winner of the Best Football Club blog up next. And to present the award, I'd like to welcome Megan from Kitbag, please. Dale's going to speak.
Hi guys, so keep it short and sweet. Really glad to be here. This is our first time at the awards, but hopefully it'll be the first of many. So we've got something else after the awards, but without further ado.
Competition, there's a raffle going on apparently.
Yeah, should we do that now?
Yeah, you can present that.
All right, okay. So before we announce the winner, we're going to do a quick raffle before on. So on the backs of all your chairs, there's a bag like this. Within there, there's a raffle ticket. We've got a unique number. Everyone's got their own numbers. And we've got a couple of prizes, which New Balance have given us. So we've got a signed Liverpool home jersey and a pair of New Balance Furon football boots signed by Jesus Navas.
Have you all got your tickets? Okay, we're going to pick the winning raffle ticket now.
Yeah, well, the first one just picks what we want.
22.
The winning number is
22 for the signed Liverpool shirt.
2 little ducks, everyone. 22. No, we're not a bingo, I know, sorry. Anyone got 22?
When you find it, just come over to the kit bag table and we'll give you the prize then. We've also got another one. Number 105 for a signed pair of Asus Navis boots. Just come over to the kit bag table later. 22 and 105.
Decent prizes there, I think you'll agree. Now I think we're going to have a look at the video for the Best Football Club blog.
And the winner is Barca Blaugrans.
Hello everyone. I'd like to thank Gerard Piqué. He's an inspiration to us all. And I'd trade this all in for a win at the weekend. Thanks everyone.
And the winner of the Fans Award is Anfield HQ.
I just want to thank everyone that works for us. It couldn't be done without all the writers and all the contributors to Anfield HQ. So, yeah, my family as well for their support. And, yeah, thank you very much for this. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't know about you, but I need a drink, so we're going to break for a few beverages. What? I only want one. I'll see you back soon.
Hello, welcome back. We are here at the 4th Annual Football Blogging Awards, while the greatest influencers in the football blogosphere go and empty their bladders, have a ciggy and adjust their sweaty undercarriages. We're going to be here talking to the winners of the awards so far. Come on, man. Alfie? Yeah. Exactly. Best winner of the Judges' Best Young Football Blogging Award. Do you want to just quickly tell the people watching at home a little bit more about yourselves?
I'm
to
Alfie.
the best of your ability.
Is that right?
Yeah, just go.
I'm Alfie. I'm 19. I'm from East Yorkshire, Sport Hull City.
It's not your dating profile, lads.
No.
I mean, like...
No. I've got someone out there, so I don't want to cause any trouble. But no, my blog is a halftime report. It's sort of quirkier stories, mostly old stories that people wouldn't have normally heard of, players they wouldn't have heard of, stuff like that.
So where's it come about? You must have been, I mean, like so many people in this room, you were presumably sat around with your mates and thought, wouldn't it be great if?
Well, football reign's what I wanted to do and what I'm doing, and I saw the stuff that I was most interested in. I couldn't get into the mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
The sites I was writing for, you know, they wanted transfer news, match reports, you know, that kind of thing.
Clickbait spectacular.
Yeah, the stuff I liked, I thought, you know, if I can't get it in somewhere, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And so that's what Halftime Report is.
So, I mean, as everyone in here, you must have had your highs and lows along the way.
I only started this in January, back end of January. A Halftime Report I set up in May. So it's in its infancy.
Fantastic, though. But to get here, it shows that you're doing something right.
Well, when they said 150,000 people had voted, I counted, I think I had 27. So I thought the judges was the one that I thought, if I'm going to win, it's going to be that one.
But at least, again, it proves that you're doing something right,
Yeah.
because if you can get the eye of the judges, then it's a standout thing. What's been there? If you were to go and check out what you've done, what for you is the article that you're most proud of?
There was a piece I did on Neil Franklin, who was an England defender, played for Stoke City. He was, a lot of people would say he's England's best ever defender, along with Bobby Moore, and he left for Colombia because of the minimum wage cap. And I did a piece on him, and Peter Coates, the Stoke City chairman, got in touch with me. That's the piece I'm most proud of. I'd like to do a book on Neil Frank, so if his family are watching, that's the only thing stopping me right now.
Absolutely.
Is getting in touch with his family. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Anyone fancies funding it as well?
Yes.
Get in touch. The man's an award winner. It's as simple as that, Ollie. Listen, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
As well. Enjoy
Appreciate
your
it.
night.
Right.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Anyway, yeah, that was a half-time report, AHT report. You can check them out on Twitter and check out the stuff they're doing. If you just joined us, welcome to the 4th Annual Football Blogging Awards. We are here, we're talking to the winners of the night so far. More awards still to come. I'm joined by my next guest, the winner of the Fans' Choice for Best Young Blogger, the Man United girl. How you feeling?
Still in shock, really.
Yeah, I got a sense of that. Come over a bit more. I got a sense of that you were feeling a little bit... Floss. Welcome to the set. Yeah, so you were stunned, didn't expect it at all?
Not at all, really. I was just kind of come along for the event, miss a day of school.
Quality. So what made you start it up?
Mainly because I was talking about football with my friends a lot. They got a bit annoyed. Thought I'd talk to people who actually cared, really.
Yeah, fantastic.
Just
so how long have you been going for now?
Nearly 2 years, I think.
Wow.
I think.
So what's been the high point of it for you so far?
Probably this, really.
Really?
Just...
That sounded really like, really? This? No, obviously. Fantastic.
No, yeah, I just never expected it to be this big. I just thought, how about I just talk to people who want to talk about football, and now I'm here. It's huge.
Well, it's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, it's the beauty of social media these days is that,
Yeah.
you know, increasingly the people that we actually interact with face to face on a daily basis often don't share the same passion,
Yeah.
so it's great to be able to reach out. Well, where do you find you get your most returns in that from? Is it Twitter? Is it through comments on posts or what?
Yeah, probably through Twitter a lot, because you can have a proper conversation, and then obviously I share my posts and they comment on it. And it's just great interaction between the fans.
Yeah, excellent. So if people want to check it out, where can they?
Well, on Twitter I'm at the United Girl, and then it's theunitedgirl.co.uk.
Fantastic, there you go. Congratulations on your awards.
Thank
And
you.
enjoy the rest of the night.
You too.
Cheers. Okay, there we go. Loads more people we're still going to be talking to. Welcome to the Football Blogging Awards. We've got a whole host of people lined up, but you know what? They're not here at this very instant, so I'm going to talk for a little bit longer. The Football Pink. So take a step in.
All right.
Winner of the Judges Awards?
Judges Award for the best blog, established blog, that's right.
Excellent, very good indeed. Did you expect it?
Absolutely not at all, no. I was just here for the pie and the peas.
Excellent, as so many of us are. Are you chuffed with it though?
Absolutely, my heart's still racing actually, I can believe it.
Did you have a speech prepared?
No, not at all, I just ad hoc.
So tell us a little bit more about the Football Pink then.
The Football Pink was basically inspired by my wife. I work away from home a lot, and it was just a way of filling up my time really, it's the writing I do. Other people have gravitated towards it, and we write about stuff that we like rather than more up-to-date news, stuff like that, so you get quite an eclectic mix on the website of modern and nostalgic stuff. So I would call us niche, let's put it that way.
Is it hard, or is it, I mean, obviously you find that niche because there's so much pressure in the online world to write stuff that drives clicks, that gets instant interest.
Yeah.
Have you had to be resistant to that kind of stuff, or?
Yes, but I don't find it too hard because a lot of that, the clickbait stuff, is of no interest to me anyway.
Yeah.
But again, I don't get a lot of people coming towards me with that because they know that won't end up on our site. So, as I said, stuff that I enjoy, and the writers enjoy, that's the stuff that ends up on the website.
What's the, all these kind of endeavours all have highs and lows. If you had a particular, low along the way that you felt you had to overcome to get where you are, any that come to mind?
In terms of lows, you think you've written or you've published a great article and about 4 people look at it. They're the lows, but the highs are the days when people look at it and think, wow, that's a really good read, and people contact you over social media and say so. That's what really makes it worthwhile at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Any particular stand-up moments, as in particular articles you've written or people you've met as a result?
I would probably say everybody I've met as a result. Whenever I travel around for work, I meet a lot of the guys who write for us in various pubs up and down the country, and seeing us mentioned as people who are worth reading, that's really the high side of things.
Absolutely. And just for younger people watching, the football pink in Liverpool in particular used to be a thing inside the newspaper.
Yeah.
That written thing where people used to read about football. So yeah, it gave for you to carry on. You must have been chuffed a bit to get the name as well. Such a historic football.
Yeah. You can probably tell that I'm old enough to remember the Pink Echo or the Chronicle Pink in Newcastle, or it was green in some cities. So I'm old enough to remember before even teletext, let alone the internet, and the football pink. The pink was the way of getting our football or sports news.
Absolutely. So best place for people to get hold of your content
is footballpink.net.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time. Congratulations.
Cheers. All the
Cheers,
best.
man. Thank you. Welcome to Ball Street. If you haven't already subscribed to the Ball Street YouTube channel, do it now, or we'll send the boys round. Anyway, Golden Times back, this time as a winner. How are you feeling now?
Feeling very good. Not just for me, for the blog, for the team, entire team. So some of them are back home in India, some of them are in the United States and different parts of the world. So
it's incredible, isn't it, how so many of the people here, often start out as one person and they build, and you get other people in on your cause. You must be overwhelmed at times when you think about the people who offer the time.
Oh, absolutely. This is a platform that we all wanted to be in, and that collectively, as a group of friends who've been there, it just feels incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, we had a little bit of a chat to you earlier. For those who are just joining us, tell the people at home a little bit about Golden Times.
Yeah, absolutely. So at Golden Times, the way our focus is, bring out a little unknown history and cultural aspect of the game, and how the game impacts every people's life. It's not just say a Champions League winner or a World Cup winner. Football has far-reaching impact beyond that. And at Golden Times, we try to bring in that perspective.
Absolutely, fantastic. So where can people check it out?
Yeah, so you should check us at goldentimes.org. It's GOAL, GOLDEN, goldentimes.org.
It sounds like you've had to do that a few times. No, not GOL. GOAL. Spot on. Listen, congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks very much.
Thanks,
Cheers, man. There you go, Golden Times there. Do go and check out their content. I think personally the most amazing thing about this is it's the stuff you're not aware of. And I hope if nothing else, this stream can highlight a few people. If you're ever bored and you're looking at the bare minimum for some good bog reading, then you'll find loads more websites to entertain you. Gents, how are we doing?
Not too bad. Very well, very well.
Winners?
Winners,
on
yes.
the night. Does it feel good?
Does. To well, not retain, but to win an award again. It's good, yeah. It's good.
Excellent. Did you just expect it?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah.
No, I would. Confident. Yeah. I wouldn't say we expected it. There's some good challenges out there, but it's nice to win it again.
So obviously, you've got a good backing behind you to some extent, do you think? Or is it, I guess there's so much endeavour that goes in on a day-to-day basis that people will never get to see.
I think, there's enough followers out there. Twitter, there's just over 1.1 million. Facebook, 7. So they're racking up. There's enough people out there.
Just hit 1 million on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram just touching 1 million. So there's enough people. But, like I said when I was up there, there's enough people to vote, and it's good that people vote for us. So
what's your production cycle like? Because for so many people, there's so much of a labour of love that goes into these things. Is it just basically mental 7 days a week, or is it focused around the matches, or what?
It's all day, every day.
It's 24-hour business.
So
yeah, it's not. They don't stop. They get up early, go to bed late, shifts all the time. I mean, it's to keep something like that going to cover sport across the globe. It's people don't sleep.
I particularly enjoyed the acceptance speech, by the way.
Oh, did you? Thank you.
Very nice indeed. So have you got personal high points you've had from this, whether it's an article you've featured or someone you've met along the way?
We've been to the Champions League final in Berlin. That'll
do.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, thanks. No, that was a great experience. I mean, we've met some players and stuff along the way.
Neymar recently.
Yeah, Neymar, Gareth Bale, James Rodriguez.
This is an opportunity to name drop as many
Yeah,
people.
how long have you got? We'll carry on. No, no. It's a phenomenal job. You can't complain. You get to come to events like this. You meet those players.
Is it surprising how much it's changed in recent years, though? I mean, just look at the volume of people here. It's the 4th year running that people like this are getting together. The landscape's changed completely.
Yeah, I mean, last year it was at a different venue and it's probably half as many people, I'd say. And I mean,
no footballers.
No footballers. Yeah, it's all different. There was still shit Carlsberg, but I mean, yeah, it's a different world. Like I've started writing for blogs in my spare time for other blogs and just general football stuff. So it shows what sort of a world it is. It's growing, and it'll only continue to grow.
Yeah, no, absolutely. For the people watching at home, then how can they get out of the content if they don't already know? If they're not one of the million Instagrammers.
How can you find us?
thesportbible.com.
It's as simple as that.
TS Bible on Twitter and at TS Bible on Instagram.
There you go.
Piece of piss. There you go.
Cheers.
Congratulations. Nice one, lads.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Brilliant work. Nice one. I think they may have dropped the first swear of the night during the actual ceremony itself. So good on you, boys. We've got another winner with us. He was already a winner, to be fair, before he took foot to that stage. Deluded. The man behind Deluded, Brendan, is here. Mate, you didn't expect that? Oh, he did.
No. I was expecting the judges' vote, but I wasn't expecting the fans' vote. I thought Sport Bible had it tied up, but if I'm honest, I do thanks the guys at the Sport Bible. They did share quite a bit of my content, so...
They've stitched themselves up.
Exactly, yeah. So, but no, people give them a bit of grief every now and again, but they're a really decent group, decent page, so... But yeah, so I'm really pleased with the fans' vote, yeah, but as mentioned before, I was going to go up with the Liverpool tie, the Brendan mask, but Stan Collymore blew that out of the water, didn't he?
Unbelievable. He had the moment outed. You didn't see it earlier, yes. Outed by Stan Collymore. I mean, that's as good a way to start an evening as any, I guess.
I've had so many mates texting me, because Stan put that on Periscope, I don't know if anyone knows, but everyone's like, oh, congrats. I'm like, how did you know? They're like, yeah, we saw Stan Periscope, and it's like, wow, okay.
Yeah, Stan probably should tell him to watch the live stream instead. We'll be having a word.
Watch the live stream, so yeah.
So what was you thinking behind your chat once you got on stage? You had the Brendan mask.
I had a bit of a laugh. I was going to go up in my mask and me tie and all that. Oh, alhamdulillah, but it all got blown out of the water when 750,000 followers people maybe saw it on Stan's Facebook, Twitter, so yeah.
There you go.
Oh, God. No, it's...
Remember this face.
Yeah. Thanks to the fans. Follow Deluded Brendan on Facebook and Twitter. So
absolutely nice one. Listen, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks
mate.
very much, man. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Cheers.
There you go. We'll hand that over there. We've got more guys coming up in a moment. Welcome to the Football Blog. It was the 4th annual. Mr. Ian McIntosh will join us, and you'll be able to see him in a second when we slow pan across to him.
Hello.
You good?
I'm all right.
I was going to say you seem as happy as you were before, except now you're an award winner.
Well, I'm just getting progressively drunker. That's the thing. It's a good job you caught me now. 3 hours from now.
Cheers.
Woohoo! Yeah. No, it's a lovely event. I was delighted to be here anyway. It's great to be in the company of these people. There's some real talents here, and winning the award is kind of incidental. It's just lovely to be here.
Absolutely. We didn't really get a chance to talk about it before, but Monday one for the set pieces. Obviously, we did a lot of football manager, champ manager talk earlier.
A little
bit, you know. But yeah, very interesting to know. You want to tell people at home a little bit more about the set pieces?
Yeah, well, we're delighted with it. Over the past year, we've managed to bring together some of the best young writers in the business. And as we said on stage earlier, a lot of these people have never ever been paid for writing, and this is their first time, and they're grabbing this chance with both hands. We've had some extraordinary stuff, real long features, real authoritative stuff, great interviews, the kind of stuff that that doesn't necessarily need a hook, that wouldn't necessarily be printed by other people. It's just quality football writing, and we're delighted to be a part of it and are delighted to play host to it.
Can I just say that was sensational? I think you've got a future in WWE doing works to camera with that there. I thought that was absolutely sensational. Really own the space. Hey, that was fantastic.
Happy to oblige.
But it's an interesting point that you make there, that there's a real gap, I think, in the industry between the kids starting out in the bedrooms, well, I say kids, people of all ages, because that's the beauty of it, and making it that tipping point into something where you're basically not being abused for clickbait and AdSense and everything in between. Do you feel proud that you're able to offer those opportunities?
Absolutely, and look, I've written for free towards the beginning of my career as well. You do what you can to get exposure, but I think there is a fine line between getting exposure and getting exploited. I think that our policy of paying everyone who ever writes for the set pieces is something that's done two things. It's made us feel good and warm and bubbly inside, and then it's also made sure that we've got great content, and I only hope that's been reflected in the judge's decision.
Absolutely, and I think, again, people watching, it's important that this kind of model gets followed, because there are far too many examples out there to say you've got people who are forced to compromise their artistic integrity. I'm going there. I'm going there.
It's getting hardcore. I'm going deep down.
I'm going there. Because I say they need to put transfer bollocks to basically make their site even, bring in a few shiny pennies.
And that's fine. There's a place for that, and people like that kind of thing. We don't want to see ourselves as like another supermarket competing on the same high street. We want to see ourselves as a little second-hand bookshop. Somewhere you might chance upon. Spend a couple of hours wandering around, wondering maybe what that funny smell is.
Yeah, a nice musty smell about the place.
Finding something to read that you wouldn't have found, in Waterstones.
Absolutely.
So Waterstones is a wonderful place, and they stock my new books. I'm not insulting them. That wasn't meant as a dig.
In no way, shape or form. He has got a book available, in case you didn't know as well. Anyway, do go and check out the set pieces, Ian. Congratulations. You've got no hands to shake.
Oh, I've got something. No, thank you very much.
Nothing to shake on camera. That was Ian McIntosh from the set pieces. Come and step in, man.
How you doing?
How you feeling now? Beam and smile, a winner again?
I am buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm the happiest blogger in the world right now.
So you've dominated 2 categories in 2 years.
Yeah.
It was Young Blog last year.
New blog last year.
New blog last year, I apologise. And now it was Club Blog.
Yeah.
Where next?
Established,
Well,
probably. Yeah. Champions League. Yeah. No, we'll see. Established, probably. We'll see.
What was their motivation? What were you thinking getting up on stage? You said you didn't have anything totally planned out. How do you feel you handled yourself?
That was all right. It could be better, could be worse. I think it was all right. I planned a vague speech, so hopefully it went to plan. But
I mean, if you haven't checked it out, you can do. You can skip back in the live stream if you want, but do that at your leisure. You're here now, and you're live at the Football Blogging Awards. And do you want to tell the people at home a little bit more about Anfield HQ, the kind of stuff that you're doing? I know.
Yeah.
But tell them.
No, Anfield HQ is it's part fanzine, part news account. Twitter's mainly news. The site's mainly fanzine. It's for all the fans, made by the fans, for the fans. So it's fantastic. I love it. So fantastic. I could not be happier right now.
What's been the high point of your time running the site?
Probably being followed by Jamie Carragher and Jordan Henderson, and managed to speak to them.
Just in the street.
Yeah. Managing to speak to those two over Twitter. So being able to contact them, but mainly it's about engaging with Liverpool fans. It's what I set out to do. So.
I mean, that's the beauty of the medium, isn't it? Again, we've said this to a couple of people so far that it's very easy to become isolated in the world that you are. You spend a lot of time, behind computer screens and watching games from afar and stuff. It's great to be able to reach out to people through that medium and have that interaction.
No, well, that's why I started it, to be honest, to just engage Liverpool fans and to be able to do that on a daily basis is more than any Liverpool fan could dream of. So fantastic.
So, of course, Anfield HQ, AnfieldHQ.
That's it.
.com.
.com, yeah.
It's not it.
Yeah.
You can try that. It will fail.
Yeah.
.com. Just checking.
Yeah.
Excellent. Listen,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you very much, mate.
Let's enjoy your night. Cheers. Right, we're going to have more people coming up. I'm going to jettison this because I haven't looked at it in 15 minutes and I'm clearly not going to now. Anyway, step on the United stand.
Yes, mate. How are you doing?
I must admit, I actually thought yours was. I thought personally, Stan Collymore did the best speech, but I thought yours was actually in real terms for a vlogger stepping up there. I like the mention of the cat.
Yeah, are you having that?
Very good, mate. Very impressed.
You could tell that I wasn't prepared for it then. Very unprepared. Did not expect it, and basically went up for some reason thought of my mum and dad, which probably left everybody in the room thinking,
One
what's
of the
going on?
laughs. I think it was one of those like, no, I'm being deadly serious. Thanks very much, Mum.
And then for some reason I thought about my cat, so I thought I'd give her a mention, but
Coco.
why not?
Everyone in the room.
The only person I didn't thank was God, so thank you, God. Everybody does that, don't they, at these
Absolutely,
award
man.
ceremonies? So
For the big guy.
Yeah.
It's all for the big guy. Well, listen, United Stands, YouTube channel, Twitter account as well. You guys are doing very, very well at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a very competitive space as well when you consider the Man United stuff.
I think it's just grown, like you say, United, obviously massive club. There's loads of people out doing a similar kind of thing, but I think the United Stand, we've always said we're about basically just giving a very strong opinion. Don't tend to go with the sheep, and follow them. If anything, we just say it how it is. And I think a lot of people, obviously the proof is in the pudding, because a lot of people like what we're doing. And we're only in our second year now, and we really are growing, like you say. And I think the subscribers on YouTube, Twitter, it just shows that people obviously like what we're doing, which is really good.
Well, there's a real hunger there for it, isn't there? I mean, what in terms of the content, what's the type of content that you enjoy making the most?
Well, initially, I mean, it started out as like basically a Google Hangout between three people, which is really three people in a pub. It's basically like sitting around a table and discussing it. So it started out as that, and I think we got onto something then, because we did divide opinion, and then all of a sudden we got like regular panelists, and I think people like that as well. So we've gone on from that, strength to strength. We started now doing pre-records. We've always done the pre-match kind of previews and stuff, but people, like I say, people seem to like it, so that's really good for us.
And YouTube stuff, it's such a labour of love. You must buzz off the fact that getting recognition like this, you're getting the subscribers, you're getting people who actually enjoy the content that you probably enjoy just as much making.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I mean, there's nothing better than putting a bit of effort into something that you know that people are actually going to enjoy. And we've upped our game slightly this year now. We've come into our second year, so I mean, graphics-wise and all the stuff that the Draughty Devil, who I need to give a shout out to, what he's doing for us now, he's really good. He's brought us into a different league now, and we can compete against other people, but we'll always remain to do what we set out to do. And it's trying to be kind of different, but just at the end of the day, say exactly what you feel.
Yeah. And happier times as well, being a Man United fan?
Well, after getting rid of David Moyes.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, it couldn't have gone any worse than that, so I wouldn't say, it's happier, we're up there, aren't we? We're knocking about the top. But
much preferred Moyes, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Oh, you would have, yeah. And I like Brendan Rodgers as well. He was brilliant.
Well, listen, mate. Congratulations. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to just tell people again at home just where they can get hold of the content?
Yeah, at the United Stand. That is on Twitter, and you can Facebook and YouTube as well. And thanks everyone that voted. Obviously, it was the fans' choice, so it was the fans that have voted us to win. So appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Spot on. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Perfect. There you go. United Stand giving their thoughts on winning and nearly clearing out all the lights upon exit. Right. I'm going to have a go at this one. Yeah. Barça Blaugranes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, it took me about that long. Probably took me longer to pronounce it right myself, to be honest.
So first and foremost, do you want to tell the people at home a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah, so we are probably the premier English language destination for Barcelona news. So we do a lot of all the standard stuff like match reviews, transfer news, everything really, just giving our opinion on Barcelona, which isn't particularly hard these days. They're doing quite well.
Yeah, must be, as far as it goes, you'll have bloggers and stuff around the area. Subject matter, is always close to your heart because it's got to be a passion to do it. It can't be a hard job talking about Barcelona.
No, it's not, and I think one thing that's just so amazing is the run that they've been on recently. Like, so many good players, every week something new to just bring a smile to your face and make you fall in love with football. Like Neymar's goal the other weekend against Villarreal. I mean, it's not a difficult job to follow this team, really.
So what was the inspiration behind the site? Was it just that there's such a thirst for Barca content that someone needed to own that, or what?
Yeah, exactly. So traditionally you've had Real Madrid with their sort of global presence, but Barcelona has really been the past sort of decade or so they've come to the forefront. And we just wanted to be, sort of bring all that Barcelona knowledge to like the forefront and just to reach all the English-speaking fans, because there are so many, all the people growing up who, for instance, fell in love with Ronaldinho, all the things that he does, and just to really bring news on the best club in the world.
There's something genuinely incredible about Barcelona that I suppose most people have either Real or Barca as their second team, but there's always something that feels a bit evil empire about Real Madrid, whereas Barca, even though in many respects they have a number of similarities, but you talk about that, you Ronaldinho's, you've got the players who take to the pitch with a smile on their face. They seem to genuinely enjoy that, and that must make it very easy to translate that into the stuff that you're writing about them.
Exactly, and like they're all such nice, likable, down-to-earth people. Like it's impossible not to support someone like an Iniesta who like runs different foundations, or like a Xavi who's just such a student of the game. Like, I mean, obviously we get a fair share of like mercenary players, but by and large, like watching people like Ronaldinho, Lionel Messi, Zlatan, well, we jogged him on after a year. He just didn't fit in, did he? Not nice enough, not small enough either.
Yeah, not small, quick and mobile enough.
I think that's why I didn't make it too tall.
I know, I feel the same. I honestly wake up that every day and think, if I was 6 inches shorter and half as heavy and not English, then maybe I'd have had a chance at Barcelona, but there you go. What's been the genuine high points for you working on Barca Blaugranas?
It came roughly a few weeks ago actually. We went out with Allianz, who brought us along to one of their Barca Days events in Barcelona. So I got to train at La Masia with the club coaches, and I got to have a sit down with Deco and just talk to him about his time at the club, and just
a little chill with Deco.
Exactly, yeah. He's a nice bloke, and his hair's exactly the same as it was back
doesn't
in
age.
2000. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. So one more time, where can people get the content?
So BarcaBlaugranas.com, and you can follow us on Twitter at BlauGranasBarca, and also on Facebook. You know what to search, Barca Blaugranas.
Which is one of the definitely a variation on one of those two. Perfect. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Cheers. I have the best dressed award winner of the night, Mr. Matt Wilson.
I haven't won an award.
Yeah, in my eyes,
Best
Matt.
dressed, is that right? Just appointed. Thank you, Paul. It's a great honour for me.
Yeah. The man, the legend behind Ball Street, of course. Matt, you presented an award earlier for Best Influencers.
That's right, yep.
There were a few technical issues on the stage. I thought you handled it really well.
Well, it's always me. It's like, unfortunately, I'm one of them guys that make the electrics fall apart. If I'm not kicking out a wire or standing too close to something. So, yeah, I was prepared for it. And I think, again, we start this and then
going over.
The ladies back.
Well, listen, I just want to as well say that the fault on the video on the stage was nothing to do with Ball Street. We just recorded it there. Anyway, Matt, we'll catch up here a little bit later on. We're going to head back over, I think, shortly. But you know what?
I think we got a minute. They're going to take
a minute or two. Let's carry on.
Everyone's got to take their seats and stuff like that.
Absolutely, great. So, how you feeling? You enjoying the night so far?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's one of them, isn't it, where there's a kind of mix of people like Stan Collymore and people like Copper 90 and stuff like that in the room, great at what they do. But then there's a load of people that have essentially not had money, they've not come from anything, but they're making content, they're talking about the things they're passionate about, and they're building audience and building community and actually providing something that's a little bit more honest. And, I won't say honest, but that's got a little bit more...
a bit more grassroots.
Yeah, and that's kind of... So I'm doing an award in a minute for Best Video that I've got to give out. And, there's people
some great nominees in that category.
Well, there are, but there's people like you who ultimately have, had to...
Double award winner.
You haven't been paid to do it. You've had to kind of make money in
No,
order to keep the lights
my
on.
wife can certainly attest to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robbie as well. A lot of times people think that, because the channel's doing well, they must be getting paid a lot of money. Robbie's going around the country outside his job, and Cheeky Sport as well. They're working their butts off to kind of, to get content out and to keep it going. And so it's great to be in a room where there's so many people that are genuinely like that have worked hard to build something. Yeah. And that's what we try and do is bring them together and help each other out.
It's incredible how many similar stories, and I've joked with a number of people here, like how many of these started off in like people sat with the mates they were into something, and they thought, why don't we just do this? There's the young girl, the Man United girl who won the best young blogger. She won the fans award on that, I think. And you know, she basically said, I was boring all my mates with me talk, so I went to find myself a forum for this level of conversation. Found it on Twitter, and you know, a year, 2 years later, they're up on a stage collecting an award. I think it's fantastic.
It is. I mean, that's what's amazing, is that there's no opinion that's more valid. And this is what I love about people like Wrighty, will tell you. Just because he's played the game at the highest level, just because he's been paid by Match of the Day to do this or ITV to do that, it don't mean that he knows more about Liverpool than you do, or about Huddersfield Town than I do. Who could know more about Huddersfield Town than me? But yeah, people's opinions are valid, and that's what's beautiful about the internet. People can put their words out there, their opinions out there. People can organise about these shared values, and before you know it, you've got something that's actually a bit more significant, perhaps, than a newspaper that's been around for years and years, or more significant, perhaps. You know, there's more people that's watching these YouTube channels, that's watching BT Sport, or that's watching, you know what I mean, anything outside the live football, really. So, yeah, it's a great time, I think, for anybody that actually has got passion and can pick up a camera or get their hands on a phone and just go with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, it looks like we're going to head back over. The hostess with the mostess is ready to start up. Just one quickly before we go. What's been the high point of doing Ball Street for you so far, apart from this right here now?
It's tough. I think that it's hard to say the high point, but transfer deadline day, the first live one we did, and it was hot. Bikram, it was like, we call it Bikram Ball Street. And people like the Beast there were people, you weren't there, but there were lots of other guys there, and it was horrible. The whole day, the kit wasn't in the right place. The whole thing was a mission, and people were just pouring, sweat was pouring off their faces, and people stayed doing this for like 6 hours. And that's when I actually looked there and thought, people are actually kind of pulling together and doing something, and it's been that we've actually built everything on now, and that's why we work with you guys, and everyone pulls together to do something. So we got to wrap up.
We're talking. We're going to head back over to the stage for the rest of the awards. Check us back here in half an hour, 45 minutes for the wrap-up show.
Come on then. I'd like you to welcome to the stage John Barnes.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Before we do the award, I'd just like to thank Ladbrokes for inviting me. I really didn't know what I was doing or what I was letting myself in for. I got invited to a black tie event, and when I turned up downstairs and found out I was one of 2 or 3 people with a black tie, I felt a little bit overdressed. Nevertheless, I do recognize that I am a superstar, so I thought it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that all of you young, beautiful people are dressed in trendy gear and I look like I'm an over 50, of which I am. I thought I'll be able to carry it off because I am the superstar here. Unfortunately, a very young, handsome, tall Stan Collymore walked in and just made me feel like a fat old black man once again. Because Stan is young and trendy. So then but he looks young. I don't know about, but he does look young. So then I thought to myself, well, how can I make an impression? Because I then thought I'd take the bow tie off. It actually broke because it's a bit tight because I put on a bit of weight. So it did actually break. But I thought I'd take undo my top button. But then sitting next to Stan, they've actually put him next to me as well. So I thought, what else can I do to make an impression? I quickly tried to grow one of them long beards that all these young kids have. There are a couple on my table. It wouldn't work because that makes you young and trendy, but that didn't work. So then I thought to myself, what can I do to show the people that I still am relevant and young and trendy and I still got it? So this is what I decided to do. Mr. DJ. If you know it, sing along. It won't be the full 12-minute version though. And this is all me. There's no words to it. I'm going to do it myself. Okay? So if you know what I'm joining, are you ready? Can I have you dancing with me, please? I said a hip hop, a hippie, the hip hop, and you don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. See, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red and the brown, the purple and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang to the boogie, say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie, let's rock. Yeah, don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Check it out on the CAS and the OVA and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix. These reasons I'll tell you why. You say I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big cars that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a short blue Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. I'm talking about checkbook, credit cards, more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker nor a dime from a rocker, and a dime till it made it again. Everybody go hotel, motel. What you gonna do today? Gonna meet a fine girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a jet OJ. Everybody go hotel, motel, holiday inn. If your girl starts messing up, then you take her friend. I'm Master G, I'm on mellow, it's on you, so what you gonna do? Well, it's on and on and on and on and on. Thank you! I couldn't keep going for 12 minutes. That would go on too long.
How about that?
I hope that I've slightly restored my street cred, so you don't look at me and think I'm just an old ex-fat footballer. But let's get here now down to the real business of what we're actually doing. So we're going to play a quick video. This is the best gambling blogger. Right, and the winner of the Judges Award is Footy Accumulators. You can't follow what I did. Don't worry about it. Come on. No? Okay, mate. Just a picture then, yeah? Well done, lads. And the fans award goes to the Odds Bible. These are the bears. These are the bears I was telling you about. Oh, there you go, mate. Take that one.
How the fuck do you follow that? Honestly. Jesus Christ. I want to thank Gaz and Solly at the Lad Bible for letting these chaps do just what they do. And in the immortal words of our Lord and Saviour, Jamie Vardy, chat shit, get banged.
Wow. Seriously, he was right. You just can't follow that. So I'm not even going to try. Okay, next award. To present the winner of the Best Visual Football Blog, I'd like to welcome Charlie from Clifford French. Have your rap ready, Charlie.
Good. Well, I'm afraid I'm not going to rap, unfortunately, guys. So that's one boo, and I expect I'm going to get another boo because I actually work in the world of PR. Yeah, I thought it'd be bad. No, it's a real privilege to be here. Guys, I think you all deserve really a well done and a pat on the back because it's been quality all round. So let's have a quick look at the nominations. And the Judges' Award goes to Brick Stand.
Yeah, Brickstand is the attempt to create all 92 league grounds out of Lego bricks. So you can check it out on Twitter at Brickstand or brickstand.co.uk. Thanks a lot.
And the winner of the Fans Award goes to 8-Bit Football.
Unfortunately, Matthias, who runs 8-Bit Football, couldn't make it all the way over from Holland today. I'll be sure to post that over to him. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Okay, the next award is for the Best Football Podcast. I'm excited about this one. Okay, to present the winners, please welcome Amar from World Cup Legends.
Evening, everyone. Hope everyone's good. My name's Amar. I'm the creator of the World Cup Legends project. Some of you may notice you have some big balls on your tables. They're not just any old balls. They're balls signed by World Cup winners from 1966 to 2010. A project I took on a couple of years ago. I don't know why. My friend Nick's just reminded me, he thought I was a bit crazy. But anyway, it's been done. The 2014 ball will be signed and will be raffled for charity sometime in the new year. Now, video. Okay, first with the Judges' Award goes to the Offside Rule.
Thanks very much to the judges. We're really surprised by that. It's our third season. And thanks to my ex-boss who called it a silly little podcast. I think we can give this one to him. Yeah, thank you very much for supporting us. We love doing it. We love chatting about football. And that's it. It's just a chat about the beautiful game. So thank you.
Okay, Fans Award goes to Chelsea Football Fancast.
Blimey. Quite gobsmacked, which is not very good for a presenter of a podcast, really, is it? First up, well done, Ant. Great evening. It's a long, 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 long way from a Masonic hall in Stockport. Well, I had the pleasure of being the last time we won, which is amazing. Anyway, thank you to all the lads who do the show with me and put up with me abusing them and bullying them for 8 years now, which seems a very long time. Thank you to Football Fancast who put up with me and my diva fits and never listening to anything they say. And they still love me, I don't know why. But most of all, thank you to the people who listen and the people who voted for us. And as Joe Strummer said, without people, we're nothing. Thank you.
Okay, what's next? I believe we've got the best video football blog. So to present this award, I'd like to welcome back Matt from Ball Street, please.
Hi guys. Yeah, I mean we're in the business of video at Ball Street, and we're doing a live stream tonight. And I think that although video is a very difficult category, really, because as we all know, you can put all this effort in, you can spend a lot of time preparing it, you film it, maybe the audio's not right, maybe you lose the edit, the data stick kind of goes missing, or your computer crashes, and then meanwhile there's a cat or someone having a fight in a barbecue that's going viral and racking up billions and billions of views. So it's a very tough category. And although within it there's a few people that have had backing, have had money, there's a lot of people like Cheeky Sport and Arsenal Fan TV that have essentially had to do this around their jobs and have to work really, really hard in order to get that kind of content out there and turned around. So. Now, we are as well as Ball Street has been a YouTube channel, we are a community of YouTube channels and also influencers as well that work together. Literally, you've got fan channels sharing equipment, helping each other grow their Facebook pages and stuff like that. So if any of you that are maybe in podcasting or in blogging want to get involved, want to start to develop into video and into YouTube, then definitely hit us up and give us a shout. Now, there's a little video that'll hopefully work this time. And the winner is Copper 90.
Hi. Thank you very much for this. We genuinely didn't think we were going to win, and yeah, it means an awful lot to us. There's a lot of people that work at Copper 90, and yeah, a lot of us, we go above and beyond what's required of us, and it's, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
And the fans winner, and this is definitely a lot of hard work, but well done, 4/4 Tunes.
Yeah, just a few thanks. Thanks to everyone that voted, all of my followers. To be able to say this is my full-time job is bonkers. To anyone in the room that's helped share the videos, and a massive thank you to my wife for putting up with me sneaking off to the office to make football videos and generally muck about taking the mick. And it only seems fair that I should hold an award and say, "So!"
It's the last one, isn't it? Oh, it's the last one. Hope you're all having fun, everybody. The next award is for Best Football Forum. So to present this award, if you'd all pay attention, just for a little while longer, it's almost done, and then you can get pissed. It's Tony from Sporting Memories Network, if you'd like to come to the stage.
12 months ago, I stood on this stage at the National Football Museum, not quite sure what I wanted to say or how I was going to say it. It was towards the end of the night. Everyone had a drink and a really good time. Tonight's been even better. Well done to Anthony and the team. It's been amazing. To be chosen as the charity for the Football Blogging Awards means a huge amount personally, and it means a huge amount to the charity. You guys and girls are the influencers who can get messages out quickly and effectively. The reason for Sporting Memories, very quickly. 5 million people over the age of 75 live alone. 1 million of them say that the TV is their main form of company. 1 in 4 people will experience mental health problems. Huge congratulations to Stan for the work that he does around raising awareness on mental health. $850,000 people are living with dementia, 35 million worldwide. Most people, unfortunately, have had an experience of dementia in their family. Some of you might know it as Alzheimer's disease. It's a hideous condition. Sporting Memories can make a difference to people living with dementia. It can make a difference to people living alone. It can make a difference to people experiencing mental health problems. And across the country, we now have over 80 groups being run even by retired professional footballers. John? It would be lovely to get your memories. And Stan. We launched a campaign called 1 Million Memories. We want to raise awareness of the work that we're doing. We're still a tiny charity. Our public donations last year were 300 quid. We need to raise awareness of what we're doing and what a difference we're making. 12 months ago, we were shortlisted at the Football Business Awards for the Best Football Community Scheme. We were shortlisted against 7 Premier League clubs. There was 2 of us working in the charity at that time. We won the award. It was testament to the brilliant work of the volunteers, but it was also a testament to the fantastic support we've had on social media. We got verified. People started taking notice. Yeah, we've got 40-odd thousand followers now, but we've got 170 verified accounts, including FIFA and very shortly the FA, that will be working with us. One last thing to wrap up around the work. I promise. Next year, it's the 50th anniversary of England football's finest moment, winning the World Cup. We're going to be working with the National Football Museum and the FA, collecting the nation's memories of that fabulous moment. The project has got the backing of Sir Bobby Charlton and the backing of the FA. To be able to stand on this stage just 3 years after forming the charity is just an amazing experience. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your time. And for those of you who haven't seen Bill's story, just check the hashtag on Twitter and share the shit out of it, please. Thanks. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for listening. That's the free app we've just launched, so school kids can record their parents' memories, their grandparents' memories. 6,500 memories collected so far. Some brilliant star supporters have shared it. But on to the important bit now. And here's the video of the shortlisted. And the winner of the Judges Award is not 606.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it...
So unfortunately, not 606 couldn't make it tonight either. As with the other two people couldn't make it, I'll make sure the award makes it to them. Thank you.
The Fans Award. The winner is Knees Up Mother Brown.
Come on, chaps. Come on, you irons. Suppose you want to say a few words.
Yeah, thanks. Don't know if you noticed, but the music cut off halfway up the walk, which was awkward. Well, hey, amazing. Last award of the night's generally the best. That's how it works. Yeah. We were going to do a verse of Rapper's Delight. Thanks, John Barnes. Ruined that one.
It's lovely to receive this recognition. Bear in mind, I've been doing this longer than some of the people in this room tonight have actually been alive. So thank you very much to everyone who's voted for us. Thank you.
Well, that's it for the awards. I hope you've had a really good night. I hope I've hosted you well. I hope you've been entertained. I hope the winners are happy. and the nominees. Sorry about that, but better luck next year. And just to say the final few words, please welcome the guy that made all of this happen. It's been a phenomenal night, I think you'll agree. Anthony Cooper.
So again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who could make it tonight. It's been an amazing night, I'm sure you will agree. I think to be trending worldwide is a massive achievement, and that's not down to us, that's to everybody else in this room, and also everyone following it through the live stream and the live blog. I also want to say a massive thank you to Bianca for being an amazing host. And the final thing I want to say is that we have 100 people on the guest list at Revolution on Deansgate Locks. So, bearing in mind that is only 100 people, there are 260 plus probably people in this room. So the bar is open here though until 1:45. So there are plenty of drinks to be had here and there, and I hope to see you down there. Have a good night, everyone.
Hello, welcome back to Ball Street. We're still here at the 4th Annual Football Blogging Awards. We're going to be talking to some of the winners from the second half of the show and having a bit of a laugh while we do it as well. We're going to be doing some shout-outs as well. If you're watching on the YouTube stream, let us know. We've got Callum feverishly typing away on his Mac. If you want to shout out, let him know why, and we'll fit that in at some point. Got the lads of Copper 90.
Thank you very much.
The YouTube juggernaut that is Copper 90. Was it ever in doubt?
I be completely honest, I think we had no chance of winning. I didn't think we were quite surprised. We're quite happy to have won, but yeah, it's a bit of a shock, really.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
Really?
He shoved me on stage as well.
Yeah.
Just like,
Last night was like, yo, Timsy, you go up, you go up.
That's fine, that's
No,
fine.
nothing prepared.
It must be incredible because I mean, Copper 90 has become such a phenomenon in the space in such a short space of time. What's the thought process that goes into the content? Because on one end you've got Poet and Booze doing their thing in front of camera, and then the other end you've got some very not actually hardcore but incredibly well produced, powerful documentaries.
I think the whole point has always been what the fans want us to tell. So it's always been about you tell us what you want to say, and then we'll create a story based on what you tell us. So it's all about finding those untold stories from wherever it is around the world, whether it's in football in Singapore to Manchester United to the MLS. It's anything we want to do, we'll cover. And so it's the fans that create Copper 90, and that's what we do it for them.
But also Poet and Booze.
Oh, yeah.
No. Also
they are. You can't knock them down. They are the two biggest characters in the office, without a doubt.
Yeah, they're great.
So, what are yourselves personally? High points from your time at Copper?
Definitely hitting the million. It was just because, we've worked so hard. I've been here less than a year, but just from what I've seen as well, there's actually quite a lot of us at Copper 90, and everyone works so hard. And it's all for the same reason as well. We love football, but most of all, it's just the fans keep us going. We want to tell their stories. We're on their side compared to these big broadcasters and everything. And and that kind of symbolic 1 million mark, that really showed us that fans do matter, that Absolutely. We're doing it for them.
Okay, and yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it was exactly that. It was seeing some people in the office where they've been there from day one, from the first video in Copper 90, from that 1 subscribe mark to the million subscribe mark, watching their faces. It was quite a special moment.
Absolutely spot on. I mean, I shouldn't have to say it, but for people watching at home who for some reason who are watching this on YouTube and haven't seen the adverts at the top of their homepage, youtube.com/Copper90.
Exactly, yeah.
Simple as that. Go and check it out, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Absolutely spot on. Keep it up. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, no problemo. Right, we have a very I genuinely wish there was a camera to show people's escape routes from here. It is fantastic. Right, we've got Dee from 414. Dee.
Hi mate, how you doing?
Buzzing?
Yes, brilliant. Unexpected as well, looking at the category.
didn't think, I know it's a cliche to say, but I didn't think I stood a chance, to be honest.
Look, some very, very, very good channels in the past have won this award, so,
Well,
you know.
It's been a high standard that's been set.
That's it. They got the Red Men TV logo, they put it in black and white for some reason. Boo, shame on. Anyway, mate, look, what an 18 months.
Oh, it's nuts. Utterly nuts, yeah. To go from just messing around, as many of us do, just making stuff in your bedroom, to having an audience that like your stuff, comment on it, subscribe and vote, which is, that's why I'm so pleased that it's the fans' choice as well, that it's people out there that have voted, and it's thanks to them, really. It's amazing, brilliant.
It's incredible. I mean, think about the start. We go back to the World Cup, really, for where it all kicked off.
Yeah, that was, I just remember doing my day job, staying up till about 2 a.m, just doing a kind of a video that I thought, I'll just do it for the sake of it. A quick Neymar's penalty, quick video on him, Hulk diving for the penalty, and Fred diving for the penalty. Woke up the next day and it had a million views, and journalists saying, can we use your video on TV around the world, from me just making a daft video on my
Sat in your pyjamas in front of the computer screen. Oh, we've all been there.
Oh yeah, well, I don't wear pyjamas to bed, so I'll let you work out the rest. There's a sight for sore eyes.
There it is, indeed. There's world-class exclusives
of
the production process.
It's not true. That's why I don't do any vlogging. It's all have to be in the buff.
Yeah, I mean, it's been again a meteoric rise over that time. I mean, how much of it, it's such a labour of love at that point. How many hours were you putting in addition to your job at the time?
Yeah, I was doing full time till about 6, and then coming home and be up till 3 or 4 in the morning, and getting up at kind of 7 or 8 again, and it was just purely for the World Cup was the kind of launch for it, and even now it's just all that time it takes to get it done is worth it when people like it.
Well, it's testament though, isn't it? You live in proof there of the dedication and where you can achieve into a relatively short space of time.
Yeah. No, as long as it continues, I'll be happy. It's brilliant.
And you don't have to care be drinking anymore. You can go and enjoy the rest of the night.
That's it. Yeah. A wise man once said, "Don't drink too much tonight." Yeah.
Excellent. So fantastic. Of course, people can check out 442 on YouTube, on Twitter.
Yeah, all the socials is just 442 ONS 442s. Yeah, and have a look, see if you like it, and I'll keep doing them. Keep making them.
Fantastic, Dick.
Cheers, mate.
Congratulations,
Thanks
mate. Fully deserved.
Cheers. Take
Not
care.
bitter in the slightest. Okay, that's 442. I implore you, if you haven't seen their content, go and check it out now. It is one of the best things happening on YouTube right now. Hello, sir.
Hello, mate.
It was a little bit of a menacing walk on there.
Is this working?
And it will work twice. The more you put it down in your mouth, the better it works.
Fantastic.
Not
I
really,
can't hear a
I'm
word,
just
but anyway, go on.
So, first and foremost, I have to thank the people at Football Blogging Awards for calling you Knees Up Mother Brown, because I had no idea. I was like, come. So well done for them. Listen, congratulations. You won the
Thank
best
you.
forum.
Yes, the fans' choice apparently. So that was
important of the choices.
that was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm stunned, quite frankly. Bearing in mind we were up against Chelsea sites, Liverpool sites, Everton, etc. So all I can do is just thank everybody who voted for us, all our readers, and everyone who's followed us over the last 20 odd years. And it's nice. I just wish our podcast guys had won as well, but you can't win everything, can you? I suppose. But there you go. They should have won. They deserved. They were the best. They've done a fantastic job this year, and it's a shame. But there you go.
Well, it's incredible.
I'm not complaining.
No,
I'm not
not
complaining.
in the slightest. And how could you? You'll go to bed with that tonight, like a European Cup or an
I'd
FA
rather
Cup.
have the wife, but there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, roller coaster few years as a West Ham fan. I mean, how do you find that it actually affects the job? Does it make it unbearable at times? Does it make it loads more pleasant at other times?
Well, it's good at the moment, obviously, because we're doing very, very well. But we've certainly had our dark times over the last. I mean, we've been doing this since 1997, and I wasn't joking when I said we've been doing it longer than some of the guys in this room have been on this planet. There's a young lad on our table from the Birmingham site who's only 17. So, there's so many people that put into this site. There's so many people that have contributed to this, and this isn't for me. This is for them. This is for everybody. This is for Noam. This is for Cockney Hammer, who does the news every day. This is for our 20,000 readers who visit the site religiously every day and keep coming back year after year. This is for them. So, fantastic. It's brilliant.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Just one more thing.
Thank
You want
you.
to tell the people at home where they can get onto it?
Yeah, you can visit Knees Up Mother Brown at kumb.com. If you want to go directly to the forum, that's kumb.com/forum. And there's loads of stuff on there. Come and join us. Come and visit us. Come and say hello. Everyone's welcome from any club as well.
Congratulations, up the irons.
Cheers, buddy. All the best.
Cheers. Great, there you go. Some fantastic winners we've been speaking to, and they keep on coming. We've got Chelsea Fancast next. Another Football Blog Awards stalwart. You made mention to the less than auspicious origins of this place. Fantastic to see how far it's come.
Well, I was tempted to say I was there when we were shit, but you know.
Yeah, well, there you go. Did you expect the win?
I really didn't, you know. I mean, Chelsea fans don't really do Twitter polls. I mean, normally it's Arsenal fans that win Twitter polls. So.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, honestly, I was really surprised because there's some really good people in there. I mean, obviously the girls with the Offside Rule podcast got the Judges Award. Maybe that helped.
Yeah.
Bergkamp, Wonderland. I mean, Arsenal, they come out in their droves and vote for this kind of stuff. So I was genuinely surprised.
This kind of stuff.
They do, though. You know they do, you know.
Arsenal do rule the online.
Where are you, Arsenal fans? What happened to you? Too busy having a latte, obviously.
Absolutely fantastic. So, I mean, obviously for the people watching at home, so many of these things are such a labour of love. Yeah, well, there you go. Says it all. Yeah. What's it been like over the years putting it in? How do you keep it going?
Criminal insanity, I think, if you want two words. I mean, you know, we've been doing it for 8 years. We started doing it after matches in a pub. It's always been done with mates that I go to the games with, and I thought that was really, really important. It has to be authentic. We had to stop doing it after the games in the pub because we were too drunk and far too emotional.
Yeah.
Although weirdly, people love that. I can't understand why.
How it has an audience.
But you know, we moved on and we stayed at the same pub. We did it on a different day. We got it onto a live internet radio streaming site, which added a whole new dimension, you know, interactivity and that kind of stuff. We then moved it into a TV studio, so we did like a TV show, radio show, and podcast all at the same time. And then I, you know, spontaneously combusted, and we're now back to doing what we originally started, which is great, and I love it.
Yeah, you know. Absolutely.
That's why you do it, because you love it. It's
well,
as simple as
exactly that. What's been the high point of doing it for you over these years? Is it someone you've met or a particular pod that you put out? If you had to.
Well, I mean, you know, I've loved some of the old player guests we've had on. You know, we've had Cundy on, who's become a great mate. Mickey Thomas was hilarious. Alan Hudson, you know, people like that. But actually, the thing that I'm, you know, I mean, I've made TV for 30 years professionally, but this has given me far more joy than anything I did in TV. And the reason for that is that over 8 years, we've genuinely built up a huge community.
Yeah.
We've got people coming over from all over the world, find us on a match day, have a beer. We go over to places like the States, Australia, and they come out and they welcome us with open arms. So we've genuinely made friends and a massive community, and I love that. I'm really proud of that.
Absolutely fantastic. Listen, congratulations. You've not got the hands for it. Fantastic. Just finally, before you go, just want to tell the people at home where they can check out the content.
It's very easy to do. Every Monday night, 7 o'clock till 9 o'clock. You can get it live on mixlr.com, mixlr.com, or just download the podcast the day after on iTunes, SoundCloud, all of that kind of stuff. It's easy to find. Chelsea Fancast. Just look for that.
Simple as that. Thank you very much, sir. Exit. Stage
cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers. There you go. I'll take that. Excellent. Keep your thoughts on that on the stream coming in. If you want to shout out, let us know. Callum's got about 8 names on the list. If you want to shout out, let him know why you deserve a shout out. We've got the ladies from the Offside Rule podcast. Double winners now. Didn't you win a couple of years? Am I right in thinking you won a couple of years ago?
No,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Edit that bit out. No, we got nominated a couple of years ago.
That's not going anywhere.
That's
should have won.
Yeah,
should have been double up.
Should have been here. No, last time we came all the way to Manchester and we didn't win, but that was okay.
Well, we won, so it was all right. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Did you expect to win it this time around?
No, we were completely taken aback. In fact, we were.
I'm going to get someone at some point who's going to go, absolutely. We are the best at what we do, and therefore,
no, we didn't expect to win at all. Obviously, it's quite a male-dominated category, and so it was just like we're massively chuffed, but aren't we? Really,
totally out of the blue, really. Yeah.
It's fantastic because the popularity of the podcast has just grown and grown and grown. There was the point leading up to the Women's World Cup last year and stuff. What's been the personal high point of being involved?
I think this year at the Women's World Cup was brilliant for us. We followed the whole tournament from England in the early stages through to the final.
And to watch that amazing final with the USA picking up the Women's World Cup was brilliant. But also, we were in Brazil last year as well, covering the Men's World Cup. So we do women's and men's across the board. But I think this has got to go down as one of our biggest achievements, hasn't it?
Yeah, because it's a big team effort from everyone that's involved. Yeah. And I think this just shows that, because without everybody, we wouldn't be where we are now.
We have like a team of over 35 people working with us. Charlotte's on our social media team. Obviously, you've got the presenters, you've got bloggers, you've got web editors, you've got a whole huge team working behind us. It's not just about a podcast for us. It's about much more than that.
I mean, there's so much labour and love that goes into all of these productions. I mean, for yourself, how it must be there must be times when you think, well, we all do it, but to go something there. How do you all kind of find the time and the motivation to do the other things that you do in your careers and then go, okay, we'll dedicate a chunk of our time to this?
Number one, we're all football fans. You're not allowed to join our crew unless you're a football fan, even if you're a Manchester United fan, and I'm a Liverpool fan. So sometimes there are internal wars going on between all of us. But first of all, you've got to be a football fan, and secondly, you've got to believe in trying to carve out a little corner of the market for women, trying to do something about football and trying to give women a voice in football. Not to get too soapboxy, but it's about time that women started talking about football without having to read an autocue.
But isn't this the beauty of the way the medium has shifted? It's allowing, young people in the bedrooms up to people who wouldn't normally be allowed or be given the opportunity to get a bigger slice of the market.
If we've made one girl want to go into journalism, or we've made one girl want to pick up her phone and start podcasting, or pick up her phone and start doing videos on YouTube, then we've done our job basically, because we want girls and women all over the world, I guess, to know that they can join into it. Has to be part of our conversation. It's about including everyone, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. Even if you're a Manchester United fan.
Even if you come to the right place.
We've all got our bad sides, haven't we?
Well, listen, for anyone watching at home, where can they get onto the podcast?
They can go to @OffsideRulePod or Audio Boom. Jump onto the Offside Rule, we get it, and all the details there.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you very much
for the first of many awards. Okay, thank you very much. Do go and check out the Offside Rule podcast. We've got loads more to come. We've got, oh my word, step in please, sir. Winner of the best visual.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Brick stand.
Yeah.
Now, I have to admit, and this is the beauty again at the Football Blogging Awards, is that I'd not come across your...
That's all right, I'll let
I'd
you
not
off.
come across the site or the Twitter.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's in the literally hour I had prior to this, it's become one of my favourites.
Oh,
just because I love weird and interesting things.
Yeah, it's a bit quirky, isn't it?
Just wanted to explain to the people at home what it exactly is you do.
Yeah. It's Brickstand's the attempt to create all 92 league grounds out of Lego bricks. And so far I've done 31 out of 92, so getting there.
Have you done Anfield yet?
I have done Anfield, yes, but it's going to need a bit of a rebuild.
The main stand's going to have to be a lot bigger.
So I'm looking forward to that, because it was one of the first ones I ever did, Anfield. So
fantastic.
It's kind of they're all getting a little bit better as I go along, as I get more practice. So.
Well, it's fantastic, isn't it? Because again, nights like tonight celebrate the niche in some respects, and I don't know how you feel about it. That there must have been a feeling when you started out that you would never have dreamt of being in an environment like this.
No, definitely. Like even tonight, I was shocked to win, but it's nice to kind of get some recognition, because it gives me a bit of validation really to carry on, because some people might look at it and think it's a bit stupid, but it gives it a bit of a reason to keep on going with it. So yeah.
Well, it's a passion, isn't it? How did it start?
Yeah.
You obviously say Anfield was one of the first. Well, what was the inspiration? Was it just having a bit of fun and see what came of it?
No, it was really, because I support Crystal Palace, so I did Selhurst Park first.
That's had a fair few redevelopments over the years.
Yeah. So I just kind of put it on Twitter, and then it kind of just went from there really. So I just take commissions from people who want to have their ground in Lego on their coffee table at home. So yeah, it's quite funny really.
It's fantastic, and the resurgence of Lego in the last few years kind of hit us later.
No, I think it's helped really with the film and stuff. People have kind of been a bit more aware of it really, I think.
Fantastic.
So yeah, it's
What's the
good.
best stadium you've built yet?
I suppose Old Trafford was quite good, but St James's Park, Newcastle, that turned out quite well. And
did you get how steep the stands are?
I did,
really?
Yeah. In fact, I've just been doing one this afternoon before I came out, and I'd forgotten how long it took. So it's quite a time-consuming thing, really, but it's worth it at the end.
Absolutely fantastic. So once again, just want to tell people where they can access the content and the website.
Yeah, they can follow me on Twitter at Brickstand, or they can look at brickstand.co.uk and see how I'm getting on there.
Congratulations. Thanks very much. Honestly, do go and check it out. Even if you just go and check the Twitter, go for it. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal work. Go for it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Right. I did say that we were going to do some shout-outs to people who wanted them. The people who wanted them, they sent us a message. And then Callum wrote it on a whiteboard for us. So, Tyler Mitchell, shout-out. Joe Irvine, Abdullah HD Gaming, CFC Fan 99, Greenbrook, LPFC. He's not even paying attention. At Martial Lul, Jeet Halai. Right, Callum, can't read that. Run Tuzal. Sports Wankers. That's us. And Chelsea Fancast, apparently. Hashtag Farmy. Good work, Cal. If you want to shout out, then do message us in the comments alongside the YouTube stream. And Callum will, as I say, feverishly scroll that down in his barely eligible writing, and I'll probably read them out at some point. Lads, Odds Bible, congratulations.
Right. Thank you.
I'm going to ask you the question I've asked everyone. Did you expect the win?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yes!
Absolutely not.
No. We work really hard to just, we don't really work
just
that.
Say yes,
yes.
man.
We work hard. Yeah.
You work hard and you reap the benefits. You just rewards.
We've got a nice glass thing to go home with, and we're really happy about that. So yeah.
Excellent. So what kind of, what goes into it on a day-to-day basis?
A lot of man hours. That's it.
Yeah. It's funny because so many of the gambling things I think are quite dry, and it's one of the things you see across Twitter. There's so many paid-for tweets and blah 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 that it's very hard for people to put personality into the account. I think that's something that Odds Bible do. Is that like a mandate? Make sure you don't come across like.
Yeah, we're human beings at the end of the day. Like, you can't come across as a robot, can you? Because we're not robots. Tom puts in the long hours every weekend. Kind of just, he gets a lot of grief from various fans for giving opinions sometimes.
Here's to you, Bellends.
I think it's those opinions that people kind of like they follow us for. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, we put a lot of time into original content as well. So I feel, that's our personality coming out in our content.
I was at my desk today. I looked over because Tom sits like over there. I looked over and it was like from 9 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All I saw was Tom photoshopping Jamie Vardy's head on on various people's heads. So look out for them because they are good.
There you go.
Very good.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Check it out. Congratulations, boys. Where can people check out the content, the Twitter, etc.?
Twitter at the Odds Bible.
As simple as that. It's in the name, really.
It's that simple.
It's in the name.
It's like Ron's here, exactly what it says on the tin.
Absolutely. Gents, congratulations. I won't shake the man who's double-handed drinking.
Yeah. I don't do that. Shake my hand.
Well done, sir.
Right,
well done, lads. Get yourselves off.
Yeah.
Nice one. There you go. Of course, check out the Odds Bible. If you do want to shout out, as I've said, do let us know in the video comment alongside. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the Ball Street YouTube channel already, do so, because we do stuff like this every now and again. On a Monday, we do the social club where we've got real fans sitting down in a relaxed environment talking about football, etc., etc. But we've got more guests to come on. We've got the hostess with the most S.
Kind of.
Yes, Bianca Westwood, and of course the organiser, Anthony Cooper, as well. Chuffed to get through it. Great night.
Oh, I didn't see it as getting through it. I enjoyed every single minute of it. I really did. I was biased with a couple of the winners there. The Offside Rule Pod, my friend Hayley McQueen, she's on that every week. So I was really happy to see them win, and also doing it for the ladies, which is brilliant. And also, of course, Knees Up Mother Brown,
showing the club allegiances, because that's what it's all about.
Of course, that's it. That's why we're here. We're all football fans, right?
Excellent. What was your high point personally of the night so far?
Oh, I think everybody would say it's got to be John Barnes, right?
It's got to be John Barnes.
I was a little bit embarrassed when he made me dance.
There's that moment where you go,
Oh my God, should I really go for this? Or shall I just sort of step to the side?
And he's still going. Oh, he's doing the full song.
And this is going on
Go
and on,
for
and
it.
now what do I do? But I think I held it together. I think I looked all right. Anyway.
I think collectively you may have broken the internet with that. I think we'll have
I
to
was
see.
thinking of doing some twerking, and then I thought, no, I better not. Better not. I don't want to take the shine off of John's performance.
Yeah, just let him be centre stage for this bit. Let him have his moments. It'll be fine. Anthony, how are you feeling? You needed a little bit of a drink earlier to calm the nerves, or to settle yourself down? Are you feeling okay?
Well, as you'll tell by the stream that happened before, I'm clearly a bit more lucid now.
Have you enjoyed yourself, though?
I've had a brilliant night. It's always a brilliant night, and you know, you guys, everyone here, the partners, they make it special. And Bianca especially, brilliant host. Brilliant to have us with us tonight, and really compliment the evening.
Yeah, fantastic. Guys, you know, I thought you've done a sensational job tonight.
Thank you.
Well done. Back for more next year?
Definitely.
Definitely. Excellent. Well, guys, Bianca, thank you very much. You've been an absolute superstar tonight, of course. Anthony, well done, mate.
Thank you.
Come get yourself a nice sit down, maybe a drink.
Couple of Jaegers.
A couple of Jaegers and a kip, and we'll see you back next year, of course. Well, guys, thank you very much. And we really sincerely hope you've enjoyed the 4th annual Football Blogging Awards here on Ball Street. Carl, have you got any more shout-outs? No, he's not even paying attention. You know what? If you've not had a shout-out, it's all Callum's fault. Find Callum, track him down, and kill him. No, it's been a genuine pleasure to be here on Ball Street. Do subscribe to the Ball Street YouTube channel. As I was saying, we do a whole host of content, and there's more coming on the horizon, bringing real football fans a voice and a platform to basically talk about football, because that's what we do best. If you've enjoyed the stream, do share it with your friends, do get involved. And all the people who've got involved with us, who stood here and taken the time to talk to me, those who won awards, those who didn't, do go and check them out. These people are the future of the media. We like to move away from the mainstream. We like to see the underdogs get a chance. Wrap it up, Paul. Wrap it up. No, I didn't win an award this year. I need to have my soapbox. Just want to say, you get your phone, that's fine. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you for more great content across all Ball Street platforms. Good night.